I'm going on another amazing adventure.
We've spent most of this last season exploring the Ohio River Scenic Byway. However, we've mostly shot in sections and the individual videos were often posted out of order. So we decided to combine our series into this extra long video that actually puts each location in geographical order from west to east, starting in Cairo, Illinois, and ending in Portsmouth, Ohio. If you wanted to start in Portsmouth, I guess you could just watch the video in reverse. Buckle up and enjoy this extensive look at our Ohio River adventures. Our first stop is going to be Cairo, Illinois, located at the confluence of the Ohio and Mississippi rivers. Once a bustling river town, the city unfortunately has deteriorated greatly in recent years due to a number of socioeconomic issues. Cairo's Historic Park District.
The people that moved here and started this town lived in these houses. There were some major race wars that happened here. There's a lot of racial tension here.
It is historic downtown Cairo, and yes, it's pronounced Cairo, and this is it. This town has deteriorated so much and borderline abandoned, really. There's the former Gem Theater. There's an attorney's office here. All the buildings that used to be here are long gone, and what are left are boarded up. Have no idea what that building was at one point. This clearly was the Chamber of Commerce at some point, which is open. We're not going in. You can even see the tile. I don't know if this is probably a porch or... No, this had to have been inside the building. Look at this. Red Courier Park, what's left of it. And all of this is just gone. There's a couple buildings still standing, but for the most part, it's just open, empty lots. This is all that's left of Cairo, Illinois. Historic downtown Cairo, Illinois. There's nothing here. Man, when they say abandoned, they are not joking. Church.
There's lots of churches here. Man, it's so bizarre. It's like complete ghost town. People still live here.
Even Fort Defiance State Park looks like it's seen better days. This looks like it used to be a concession stand of some sort.
For what?
I don't know, they're bricked up windows here. I'm standing right now at one of the most important intersections in the country, and that is the confluence of the Ohio River and the Mississippi River. Right behind me is where these two meet. It's kind of surreal to be standing here. There is so much commercial traffic that comes through here, and at one point, a lot of passenger traffic on steamboats. What's also notable is we're at essentially the border of 3 states. I'm standing currently in Illinois, and just over there is Missouri, and behind me on this side, on that side of the Ohio, is Kentucky. So we've got Kentucky, Illinois, Missouri, with the Mississippi River here and the Ohio River here.
Everybody got that?
Just in time for the rain to start hitting again. by far the coolest part of Metropolis is the Superman Museum, the largest collection of Superman memorabilia on the planet. What makes this really cool is it covers the entire history of Superman, especially in movies and TV, dating all the way back to 1948. You may notice that some of the costumes are actually gray and burgundy. That's because the TV show was originally shot in black and white, and red and blue would blend together, so they had to go with high contrast colors. Of course, Superman is much more than just a TV and movie character. He is a merchandise machine, as evidenced by this toy and merchandise room. Everything from toys to figurines to statues to even pinball machines have featured Superman in some way, shape, or form. Of course, for many people, the definitive Superman is Christopher Reeve, starting with the 1978 movie Superman, directed by Richard Donner. There is absolutely no shortage of memorabilia from this film series, from wigs worn by Christopher Reeve throughout the series, to costumes worn by multiple characters, as well as several props, such as the rubber Nikon camera for Jimmy Olsen.
I was just gonna say, wasn't the camera from the Hoover Dam?
Mm-hmm.
Man, you've turned me into a geek.
As well as a screen-used flight costume. Now this was a flying suit. You know how you can tell? Look over here on the hip. That's where the harness went.
There's the harness.
Yeah.
Man, that is, ooh, those are creepy. I feel like he's like staring at me. It's so weird.
Say hi to him.
It's creepy. Were these before your time, Kyle?
Yeah, mostly. They're like 60s, 70s. I was in the Superpowers era, which was when Kenner was the big dog. There are also exhibits for Superman-related characters, such as Supergirl, which of course Emily does a fantastic job of dressing like, and a younger iteration of Superman known as Superboy, which was its own TV series that ran from 1989 to 1992, originally starring John Hames Newton and later Gerard Christopher as the Boy of Steel. In addition to the Christopher Reeve films, this is the TV series that I most grew up on and remember fondly. Along with Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman, starring Terry Hatcher and Dean Cain in the title roles. Dean Cain actually was at the Metropolis Superman celebration this year. However, the way the autograph sessions work at the Superman celebration is the morning sessions require a pass, which we did not get, and then the afternoon sessions were first come, first serve. Well, unfortunately, everybody got in line to meet Dean Cain from Lois and Clark. And we got there just a little bit too late. They had already had to cut off the autograph sessions for him. So, didn't get a chance to meet Dean Cain on this particular trip, which is sad for her because she had a crush on him watching Lois and Clark, and I just thought it was really cool to meet a guy that played Superman. So, maybe next time there'll be an opportunity, either at a Comic-Con or something, we'll take advantage of that. But I did get an autograph from Reb Brown, who, going way back, 1979, there were 2 Captain America made-for-TV movies that aired on CBS, and he was Captain America in both of them. And I have a DVD set with both of those movies that he autographed for me. So, not a complete bust, little disappointed, but it is what it is. We knew that that was a possibility pretty much from the get-go. So, live and learn.
I'll put my hair up so I don't get all frizzy.
All right, I need to do the same thing.
All right. Stop being a smart man. It may start raining on us.
Wouldn't that be a shocker? George Rogers Clark.
He was the brother of William Clark. He was actually asked to do the trip first. I think he turned it down, and
Imagine that. Someone asked one person to do it and they said, no, but my brother might be interested in doing that. That's how my brother became a DJ. Did you bring your bathing suit?
All right.
You're wearing your Hey Dudes.
For a reason.
So you get them soaked?
No, because if I wore my tennis shoes, these dry easy, and these are easily washable, which is why these have been my it's gonna rain muddy shoes.
A brick oven. I wonder if
Well,
it's
I
still
knew
in use.
every year they have a big reenactment thing.
Reenactment of what? Measuring the Ohio River?
You know those people who like to dress up?
People who like to dress up for events. Wonder, that sounds a little familiar. All right, so this feels like I just walked into the Heritage Village at Sharon Woods. Like, you can look at buildings that look kind of cool, but you can't do anything with them. Wonder what that used to be.
Maybe that's where all the sewage would drain into back in the day.
By the way, if you're curious about how they used to take care of things like bathrooms in some of the older historic forts, check out this video right up here and you'll find out how we had a crappy spring break one year. Hey look, there's a statue of somebody.
But I don't know how you get to it, unless that trail goes.
I guess it goes around. I see a bridge. So if this fort was genuinely in this same spot, because clearly that's not the same exact one.
No, I think it is a
Replica?
yeah. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna stop there. If you wanna go see who that is, feel free.
You mean you don't want to keep walking through the swamp?
No, my legs are getting eaten up as it is.
Could have taken its way over. I think I need some new shock absorbers.
I think you just need a whole new pair of shoes.
Why would I need a new pair of shoes? It's not like the shoes I'm wearing every day for the last 2 years are wearing out.
That's why. You can't wear the same pair of shoes every single day or you wear them out. Your feet also needs to be in different shoes.
Okay, comments time. How often do you buy a new pair of shoes? And do you have daily shoes that you wear or do you constantly swap out? I grew up, you got a new pair of shoes once a year and you wore them until you saw your toes popping out, and then you got a new pair. Not necessarily trying to be frugal or anything, that's just the way that we did it.
I grew up with a mother and a grandmother who were shoppers, and we also had the Elder Beerman basement. That location had like everybody's clearance stuff. Like every single Elder
So
Beerman.
you just got it because it was on sale.
Yes.
Well, my shoes aren't on sale.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Passenger princess!
Sorry. American Splendor.
If I'm standing under a tree and I feel something, I'm like, I hope that was rain. Should we walk along the outside where we can anyway?
Yeah.
This is kind of cool. The history of the town told in murals. If you walk along the wall, you get a history lesson. Each mural tells another story.
All right, guys, here's your history class for the day. Read these plaques.
What is that?
The Siemens Church Institute.
When you have teenagers, they're going to spot that stuff. You can't climb on it.
Oh, hey.
What?
What does that sign say right there? Apparently our dog is a hobo.
a huge Lewis and Clark statue in front of it.
In front of the museum?
Yeah.
All right, pose.
All right. All right, stand in front of the National Quilt Museum so you guys can have a picture of you being here, even though we're not going in. So you can say, look what I did today.
Ashton, when you hear stop, that means stop.
Okay.
Come here, Owen.
He wants to go into the quilt museum. Oh, poor guy. He really wanted to go in there. Paducah Beer Works. Dog-friendly, craft views, prepared eats. They have pizza, calzones, burgers, and more.
Sold.
Okay.
Where?
301 North 4th Street.
What street is this? This is 2nd, so 4th is going to be that way.
Okay, go that way.
All right, here's 4th Street. What's the address?
301?
301?
Yeah, 301, it's down that way. Like
Okay.
so you may want to go right down there's our car. I would get it and drive down and meet us.
I'm now walking in circles because we parked in front of the National Quilt Museum to take a photo and then decided to go find food, and the food was several blocks away. So they walked over to where the food is, and I'm walking back the other way to go get the car so they don't have to walk back like I'm doing right now. There are a lot of antique shops around here, though. That's the 3rd antique or vintage collectible shop that we have passed, or that I've passed anyway, within about a 2.5 block span. Paducah, Kentucky really likes their antique shops. So you were heading the wrong direction anyway.
That's why it wasn't moving. I would have kept walking. Like,
I know you would have. We would have been right there. That is exactly where I turned to go get the car. PBW, Paducah Beer Works, that's it, right?
yep.
Nice.
Far out.
Here, why don't you sit over here so he can sit between, or bring him over here. Good boy. All right, you got hummus?
Uh-huh.
There's your cheese pizza, your own 8-slice cheese pizza. You got a plain burger?
Yep, burger.
And I got cheese curds.
Like,
How was your food?
Yes.
How was your almost whole pizza, Ashton? You look like you're struggling to get the last slice down. I've come to a conclusion.
What's up?
If we ever make it to Texas, I want to see this kid try the, what is it, the 72-ounce steak? Or whatever that is? Where if you can eat it in an hour, it's free.
DJI Osmo audio transmitter 2 disconnected.
Turn right onto North 3rd Street.
This isn't just going to send us back the way we came, is it?
No, we're going over the so-called sketchy bridge.
Here's the sketchy bridge. This is not a bridge that you want to sneeze on. How's the water look out there, dear?
Poopy.
We are now in Brookport, Illinois, where Brookport City Hall looks like a car wash.
Less than 2 hours from Cairo is Cave-in Rock State Park, which got its name from a cave along the banks of the Ohio, often used for nefarious purposes.
So Cave-in Rock was a well-known hideout for river pirates. The Ohio River was very big, not just on industrial transportation, but also passenger transportation. So they were a popular target for river pirates because it was easy for them to get on the boat, get what they need, jump off, and basically disappear, oftentimes into the cave here.
So this is where the river pirates used to hide out.
There could very well be
Ashton,
some
you have
treasure in
slick
here.
shoes. Don't. We are not carrying anybody out of here. Hey, guys, stop.
Stop.
So we can get the dog out.
Come on.
Come on.
Let's go. Down this way. Come on. Come on, down here. Come on. Come on. There you go.
All right, down this way.
Come on.
Come on. There you go. Good boy.
Alex over here, it is very slick, so I'm not going a whole lot further. It's mostly mud. Like if you're gonna come in here, you probably want cleats or something along those lines, but very helpful. There may be buried treasure here for all we know.
Happy Father's Day. I set the time and everything.
Well, thank you, Alec. I appreciate that. I haven't had this watch running in years, and Alec got it fixed, got a new battery, set the time and everything. I'll give my Batman watch back for Father's Day.
Oh, how fitting. You got your Batman watch back in a bat cave.
Other one what? Now that is cool. Not only did he fix my Batman watch, this was my dad's watch that I don't think has run for 13 years. And he got it fixed and running again. Best Father's Day gift ever. Thank you. We walk down here
yeah.
and it's a steady rain. We come out of the cave and we have to put on sunglasses because the sun's out. We can't figure out that no matter where we go, we tend to bring rain with us, and then as soon as we think it's just gonna keep raining, the sun comes back out.
Oh, you're gonna take the hill.
One downfall to doing the Ohio River Scenic Byway, and really just being near the Ohio River in general, is that there's never a shortage of humidity. It's not even 80 degrees out, and I am sweating profusely just from the sheer humidity.
After some confusion about what state we were in,
Welcome to Illinois. Are we on a state line or something? Or is it
I
because you
don't
just
know.
came off the river?
That's a good question.
Like a straight up off the ferry into Illinois, maybe?
That could be it.
we made our way to Old Shawneetown, the oldest town in the state of Illinois, which has also seen better days.
So this is Shawneetown, what's left of it.
Oldest town in the state of Illinois.
So I guess that's the historic bank there.
Yeah.
It's not quite to the level of Cairo, but very similar in that there's not a whole lot here. And there's quite a few foundations left, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Kind of makes you wonder why some of these old river towns survive and others just die out.
Right.
Like what makes one more successful than another?
Well, I think it would probably have to do if
In about 12 miles, turn right onto truck US 56.
if the town is able to constantly change with the times. If a town builds somewhere and they are so, like, they can't grow past that, like, people can't work and survive past what is there, then it's gonna essentially die off. Like, you know what I mean?
We're in Henderson, Kentucky right now at John James Audubon State Park. Nice campground, kind of small. Placement's a little odd because it's right next to the highway as opposed to further back in the park, but it's easy to get to. But woke up this morning and not only is there rain forecasted, but we're under a flood watch. So when you're doing the Ohio River Scenic Byway and you see flood watch come up, especially after the spring that we had around here, you're gonna wanna be a little careful around here. So yeah, we're now gonna be under a flood watch, and most of what we do today is going to be exploring while trying to keep dry, at least for the morning. It's supposed to clear off a little bit by this afternoon, and hopefully any flooding that happens is very small and very localized, but we'll see what happens. We're in Evansville getting ready to go to Angel Mound State Historic site. Middle Mississippi Indian village occupied around 1500 AD, 450 acres, including 11 man-made mounds.
Town, plaza, village areas for a population of about 1,000.
Let's go in and take a look, shall we?
Looking for one of those the other day for his garden. We had to find him a rock in that shape and say, here you go.
Flashbacks to my childhood. When I was about 3 or 4, there was a park at the end of our street. You enter the parking lot, and then there was a swing set and a set of monkey bars, and then you walked further back. There was a big hill that you can run out and climb up on. It looks a smaller version of that. Just like seeing this, it's giving me deja vu.
So this is the way that takes us out, or is it that way?
Well, you are here at stop 1. We just walked across the bridge. So if we go that way, that's going to be stop 2. And then 3, 4, 5, and then back around. You can go all the way out to 6 if you want.
So we probably want to go that way then?
Yes.
Okay.
By the way, we did not plan it this way, but we're kind of opposite dressing today. Just so happened I had my clothes on first, and I guess she thought it looked so good that she wanted to do a invert version of it.
Yeah.
Yin and yang, I guess you could say.
That's a snapping turtle.
No, it isn't.
Look at the colors.
So go around it this way. It ain't gonna get you. They don't look like no snapping turtles. Snapping turtles are a lot bigger. There's mud there.
I see that. I thought this was all inside, so I put white tennis shoes on.
You did? You thought all the mounds would be inside?
Remember how the other one were indoors? Like they had it like covered?
Yeah, that's not what this is. Hang on. Swamp. All right, what do you think? You want to try to get up there or no?
There's no way I'm going on top of it. If you want to go on top of it, I'm not.
I'm not walking all the way out there by myself. No offense whatsoever. Angel Mounds is beautiful, but if you're going to come out here, there's no walking path. It's all grass. They've mowed some of it to make a path through. It feels almost like a corn maze. That's probably the best way to describe it. But it's been storming off and on for the last few days, and the grass field is kind of swampy in certain areas, so trying to get across is going to be rough on Miss White tennis shoes here. But you can see behind us, I mean, it is actually quite amazing to see.
You can actually walk up on top of this first mound here.
So if you wanted to, you could make the walk out, climb it, and get an amazing view, I'm sure. We're just too tired to do it ourselves, and we don't want to walk through a swamp.
I also feel a little disrespectful in a way.
Climbing it, you mean?
Climbing it.
let us know. But the Indian mounds aren't, to be respectful, aren't you supposed to stay off of them?
It was my understanding they were burial grounds, but I guess not all of them are burials.
No, some of them it was just stuff that they would bury, but I don't know which is what.
Let us know in the comments below. What are your thoughts on when you allow tourists to climb on the mounds? I mean, they go out of their way. There's signage and everything that says, please be respectful. This is sacred ground, which we totally understand, but is that a no-no? Now, all of that being said, if you've got small kids, this will be a perfect place for them to come because they can just go run along the path and really not hurt a whole lot. There's not a whole lot for them to get into. They're just running essentially in an open field. And yes, there's the whole sacred mound situation, so you want to keep them in a certain area, but I could see our kids when they were younger just taking off and
Right.
running, blowing off some steam. Now they're all teenagers and they think that they own the world and they don't want to spend any time with mom and dad, so that's why we're here and they're not. Go over there and see if it takes off if you come too close to it.
I'll do it. We'll go over there real quick.
I'm sure it will. I don't want to get too close to a bird.
These things were amazing when we found them. We bought, what, 2 or 3 boxes of them, I think, when we first got them?
4-pack.
4-pack. These are Dawn dish wipes. So they've already got the dish soap embedded in them when it's dry. All you do is get it wet and wash your dishes. This is our last one. We bought the 4-pack, I think, 4 years ago, and we've been able to stretch it out over the course of all that time. I've not seen these available anymore. So, see, Dawn is P&G. Procter & Gamble, if you are watching this, please put these Dawn dish wipes back on the market. They are amazing for RVers. I guarantee you have an audience for them. This is the Welcome Center.
Okay.
The museum is up there.
All right.
John James Audubon was a French-born artist and ornithologist, known for his incredibly detailed work of art of American birds. His accomplishments include the color plate book, The Birds of America, as well as identifying and documenting 25 new species of birds. In addition to his paintings, he was also an entrepreneur, having formed multiple businesses over his lifetime. Much of his work was done along the Ohio and Mississippi rivers, which is why the John James Audubon State Park and Museum is located along the river in Henderson, Kentucky.
Well, the good news is no storms yet, anyway. Still kind of steady rain. It's just going to be kind of a gray day, but we're still going to go see what we can explore in Evansville.
It's like trying to make sure everybody's enjoying themselves. That is a lot of pressure on me.
That's pressure that you're taking on unnecessarily.
That's my personality type.
I know it is. Maybe this is God's way of telling you to learn how to wing it a little bit.
Which is all good and fine. As long as somebody else can help pick up the reins when I'm trying to wing it and not, okay, tell me where to go, tell me where to go. No, I need some help winging this.
All right, you got your phone ready to record? It's that one right there, isn't it?
Yep.
Yellow one? When the controversy with Roseanne, well, the last big controversy with Roseanne, I should say, I made a joke at the time that she was going to be replaced by Sandy Duncan and they were going to rename the show The Connor Family. If you're over a certain age, you'll know exactly why, because back in the mid-'80s, Valerie Harper had a TV show called Valerie, that she got fired from after a pay dispute and was replaced by Sandy Duncan, and the show was retitled. First it was Valerie's Family, and then it became The Hogan Family. So they didn't replace her with Sandy Duncan, but they did rename the show The Connors. There's your absolutely useless TV trivia for the day. Do you want some donuts or coffee?
I would love some.
We aren't kidding about the humidity. We stopped at Donut Bank in Evansville, which is about, 2 or 3 blocks away from the Roseanne house, give or take. So I got me a couple cinnamon twist donuts here. What'd you get?
Cream filled, blah, and a cookie.
How is it?
Very good.
It looks like they actually put cream in it this time.
Right.
This looks like a really nice playground that had we had younger children, this would have been amazing.
Yeah. Like when ours were the age that I used to take them to all those parks, them and their friends would have loved that. Why don't we have anything like that?
I don't know. It's an excellent question. We found a pretty elaborate skate park, so we're gonna let Ashton go try that out while we tour the Riverwalk in Evansville. Since Ashton's doing the skate park, I rented a scooter for Alex so he gets to ride up and down the Riverwalk while Ashton gets to do his skateboarding. Sounds like a fair trade, don't you think?
He's kind of freaking out a little bit because he's got one kid down and he's scared of the scooter and the waterfall.
Rented a couple scooters. I thought it was going to be Emily and Alec, but Emily's getting a little overheated, so I'm riding with Alec up and down the Riverwalk while Emily sits with a lazy dog that doesn't want to go anywhere.
We've gotten used to traveling just the two of us, and now the dog doesn't want to go anywhere and he just wants to sit.
Let's not go down there. It looks like it's kind of messy. I think either this just recently cleared out from a flood or potentially they're preparing for another flood. It looks like it was just flooded. And seeing how high up the mud came, it probably did flood recently and it's just now gotten back under manageable levels, which is probably why the lanes were closed. Where are we headed to now?
The house that was used as the boarding house in A League of Their Own.
Get ready, it's on your side.
Okay.
So what's so unique about that house?
The house was on one of my favorite movies, A League of Their Own.
I had to go barefoot to disconnect here. I gotta say, this is fun doing in the rain. But if I had to pick between this and scorching heat, I'd probably pick the scorching heat. As long as there wasn't humidity, I think I'd take the heat.
Yeah, but we've got the humidity with the rain.
Crank her down. Put this away and I'll be ready for the wet t-shirt contest.
That boy ain't right.
Clean the car off.
You joke around like that in public, people are gonna think you ain't right.
Everything locked up and
Everything's back door for the dump station.
Okay. Do we need gas?
Probably. All right,
Oh, are we at a pilot? Let me pull up my pilot app.
No, if you're going to do that, you're going to go inside.
Okay, I will go inside.
Because then you're going to have to pay for it, too.
Okay.
We've got apps for Pilot and Love's truck stops, both of which will give you a like 5 or 10 cent per gallon discount. But they generate a barcode, and no matter which, both of them, Pilot and Love's, doesn't matter which one we go to, the barcode will not scan at the pump, so we always have to go inside. Usually overpay so we can make sure we can fill up the tank, and then if you got to go to the bathroom or anything, you go inside, pay for it, come outside, start the pump, go back inside and get whatever snacks you need or go to the bathroom, whatever, and then come back out again. It's just annoying.
Stop whining.
Okay, dear, where to?
Join the highway.
Let's join the highway. We're going to a winery before lunch.
So, because we have so many on the list today, I'm thinking we don't buy a glass after we do the tastings.
I won't. I'll tell you that. I ain't buying any glasses.
The breweries, those aren't really like a taste test thing, like the way the wineries are. Winterwaltz Winery.
Is that where we're going?
Yep.
Windsorwald Winery Tasting Room. Let's get started. Number 1. See, there's your diagram. We got a diagram, so it's 1 through 8. So if you look at the glasses here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we know which ones we're trying.
Leon Millet.
Shamborkin. So number 2 is the Blaufränkisch. Blaufränkisch Reserve.
Riesling.
Oh, they got a pronunciation here. Blaufränkisch. Which one is that?
The Riesling.
So now this is the Leon Malo.
I have peach now.
So this is the only white wine that I got. Everything else I got was a red wine of some variety. So this is the Riesling.
This one's the strawberry.
Next up is the strawberry.
I have the blackberry now.
All right, this is the cherry red. Is that what you're on now?
Yes.
We'll do it together.
And cheers. Rhineland red.
So this is the Rhineland red. You're doing the...
Pumpkin spice.
Okay. So this is spiced cranberry served warm. What are you putting on your lips there, dear?
Wine bottle lip glaze.
Is it white or red?
You tell me.
Looks red to me.
Mm-hmm. I feel like it makes my teeth look more yellow when I wear darker colors. So when you're editing this, you're gonna have to tell me if all of a sudden my teeth look...
Smile.
We've officially crossed over into the older, sophisticated crowd. I'm wearing red lipstick. And we're doing wine trails.
Yeah, but we're going to immediately flip that on its head because our next stop is a brewery.
Yes.
Have you ever been to a brewery on the property of a monastery? If not, you might want to check out St. Benedict's. This is in Ferdinand, Indiana, just outside of, was it Ferdinand, Jasper, and it's not too far from Santa Claus, Indiana. Behind me, in these trees back here, is a current active monastery, but just over here, next to us, in this building, is a brewery.
I got the Betty one.
All right, and I don't know which one I got.
You got the blueberry wheat.
Blueberry wheat, okay.
You gotta get that. That is just too...
How is it?
really good. How's yours?
I like it. I already had a sample of it, so I knew what I was getting.
Our next stop is actually the chapel for the Arch Abbey, and that has that one has a lot of history as far as when the smallpox started to break out. The students at the seminary, which is at the Arch Abbey, which is not too far from here where we're headed, everybody was starting to come down with the smallpox. Well, a lot of the students, they walked all the way to this, they called it a pilgrimage, and they were praying the rosary and stuff like that, that the smallpox epidemic wouldn't hit the rest of them. Well, the smallpox epidemic had stopped in that area after that. So they kind of took that as a miracle, and so now every year on January 5th, 13th, every year they'll do a pilgrimage to this chapel as a thank you for the miracle.
It's a beautiful church.
Yeah.
Is there a particular path we need to take?
I think we just go in the front there. See, that's the one thing. Like, they have the most beautiful churches. Like, the architecture is just, that's what I'm like, what I was saying. It's like so like majestical, or I don't even know how to describe them. Like, they're just. The chapter room, which is where the monks would go for all their decision making and stuff, that was always closed off to the public. Nobody has ever seen that room, and they've recently opened it to the public. So just walking in, and the former Catholic in me was like, oh my God, I'm going to hell. I'm in this room. I'm not, like, it used to be forbidden. And then even going behind, I forget the name of it, but what they call, like, where they kept communion, and the whole, like, just walking through it, you felt like you shouldn't be there, like, kind of thing. But it's a self-guided tour. They give you a map that lists all the names of the building. They just say, have at it, have fun. Like, so
we got lost a couple times.
Yeah.
So very easy to get lost in. We're trying desperately to figure out where we're supposed to be going.
That was it, I believe.
Was it?
Yeah.
So we got it. So what did you think of this one?
The building, it's mesmerizing. All right, what is the speed limit through here so you're not off?
I don't know. 40. So I'm right on the speed limit.
1 minute later.
It's 45.
All right, you know what? You are not allowed to talk about speed limits anymore.
Sorry. I'm trying. Okay.
You tell me to speed up when I'm too slow. You tell me to slow down when I'm too fast.
I am trying to be helpful because you were looking over at me, okay? I am trying to be helpful and courteous so you don't get a ticket. I'm very observant that you weren't looking, and I just wanted to make sure you didn't miss that. I'm sorry.
By some miracle, we arrived unscathed at Monkey Hollow Winery. But instead of doing a wine tasting, we decided to do their Bomb Pop Slushy. Since it's July 4th, red, white, and blue.
Onions in a bomb pop.
Mm-hmm. America.
I bet they froze that and then added them. What's wrong?
Cold.
No.
I wasn't just having a brain freeze, I was having a stomach freeze.
That's what happens to me. And it's like painful. Like, that's why I have a hard time doing ices anymore. So I'm trying to like melt it in my mouth before I swallow. The red's really good. Let's see, if I was going to do a plain one, I almost went with the blue raspberry, but I think the cherry's better. I feel like this is it coating my teeth colors?
Just one of them, which is really odd.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Look.
Oh, that is weird. Like, and just a stripe on it. That's weird. And then you go into Christmas Town.
Santa Claus, Indiana.
I've been waiting all year for my Christmas gifts, making a list. Shiny, wrapped up in a bow. candlelight, roasting chestnuts on the open fire. Every little thing with you just feels right. Santa always comes at night. Santa always comes at night, yeah.
There is a theme park in Santa Claus, Indiana. It's called Holiday World. It also has its own water park. Yep. It is the first theme park in the United States. Now, that doesn't mean it's the first amusement park. When you think amusement parks, you think of places like Six Flags, Cedar Point, Kings Island, Coney Island, places like that. Yeah. Theme parks would be something like Disney World. Clearly, they're built around a particular theme. This was the first themed amusement park in the country themed around Santa Claus. It was originally called Santa Claus Land. While we didn't get to visit the theme park, we did stop across the street at the Santa Claus Museum and Village. Good thing I had Funyuns right beforehand. Ugh.
So, what do we write on it?
Whatever. It's just we're sending a letter. I think we write down the name and address of the person that will get a letter, and Santa will send a letter. According to the Santa Claus Museum, the original name of the town was Santa Fe, F-E-E, and it had grown large enough to apply for a post office and a zip code, but was rejected because there was already a Santa Fe in New Mexico. So when they were trying to come up with another name, there was a town meeting, and during that town meeting, someone heard jingle bells outside, and one of the kids hollered, "It's Santa Claus!" So everybody in the meeting said, okay, there's our new town name. And that's how Santa Claus, Indiana came to be.
The owner and his grandfather and his uncle went bird dog hunting. So that started with the name. The owner's dad's nickname was Pepper. And this winery is built out and on a bridge. So that's our labels and names. We are the Bluff City Red. Rockport's built on a bluff. Okay. The Hoosier Sweetie, the Hoosier State. It came out around Valentine's Day one year. Hoosier Sweetie. We have a 30-06 red that was very newly bottled as of today, and then the 30-06 white.
I'll do a 30-06 white next, please.
Okay. What can I get you now?
I'm going to do the Hoosier Sweetie.
Okay.
Do the Cowboy Up Red.
Okay.
You might as well keep it out. That's going to be my next.
Okay, you got it.
Well, no, I'm doing this one.
No, he's doing this one.
Okay.
You want
You're
that
doing
one.
that
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you do.
Which one is that?
This is the
Hoosier
Sweetie.
Hoosier Sweetie? Yeah, this has got just the right amount of sweet and dry. Mm-hmm. So what's the next one you're doing? The Cowboy Up Red?
Ready for the sweet.
Yep.
I'll go with that one too. We'll make it easy.
Okay. So what's next for you folks this evening?
I think we're going to try to take the River Scenic Byway back up to where we're headed.
We're staying in Corydon at O'Bannon Woods.
Corydon is a neat old city. That was the first state capital of Indiana.
I've had this trip mapped out for...
She does all the research. I just drive.
Well, that's good. You need a navigator, and you need a driver, and you need all that stuff.
Yep.
We figured that out a while ago. She's great at planning, but she won't pull the trailer at all.
Oh, I wouldn't either.
I told her long ago, you just tell me where we're going and I'll get us there.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
That being said, I know exactly what speed I am going at all times. I don't need to look at the dashboard. I don't need to look at the speedometer. She knows.
She tells you.
You might want to slow down. You need to speed up. You might want to slow down.
Did you see what the speed limit is here, dear?
What did you think of that one?
I like that one.
The cowboy I've read.
Should we get a bottle of it?
Let's do it.
So did you want the drier or the sweeter
I
version?
think the dryer.
You're going to go for the dryer one?
I liked it.
Okay.
Okay.
We got a refrigerator in our RV, so it will find a home in there, I'm sure, for a little while.
Yeah, it's very smooth.
That's fine.
All right, let me grab one for you, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We visited Lincoln's boyhood home.
Lincoln, like, grew up here.
Just to be clear, we're talking about Abraham Lincoln, the
As opposed to-
16th president
as
of the United
opposed to
States.
who?
Anyone else, like, I don't know,
How
what was
many
that?
other Lincolns are there?
Wasn't that the name of the dude that played in Walking Dead?
Oh, I don't know. What was his name?
Like Andrew Lincoln or something
Oh,
like that?
yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
we're
But
talking
he-
about the U.S. president, not some British actor. We visited Lincoln's birthplace in Kentucky
Quite a few years ago.
a number of years ago when our kids were real young. We actually don't have any video footage of that,
Right.
but we do have this picture in front of it, so I'm going to show that on the screen right now. This time we got to visit Lincoln's boyhood home from the age of 7 to the age of 21. The majority of his formative years. It is worth checking out. You're not actually going to see the home. On site is a replica of the foundation of one of potentially 3 cabins that were on the property at some point. So
And they have discovered,
bits and pieces of it.
it was slightly bigger than our wolf pup.
Slightly.
Slightly. About the same length,
There are some
slightly wider.
There are some fifth wheels significantly larger than this.
Is-
His mother is still buried there. You can see the marker where she's buried. So it is the correct property.
The national park does a really good job with recreating these things to make
Right.
you feel like you're there, you're living the history of it. And
Right.
I like that about it. You're able to put yourself in that time era.
Okay, now what?
I don't know.
Rocky Side Park. What does it say on the map?
I guess keep going.
And here we are along the river, so
Oh, there's a cave up here.
There is?
Yeah.
we need to stop here.
Yeah. Do you want to go up it?
I don't care.
It's kind of, I'm a little.
You tell me.
What
yes
do you
or
think?
No? I don't care.
We'll at least get some pictures. It's a little sketch.
I don't even know what this is. It's got a fence, so people climb up here regularly. But it's definitely not for anybody above about 2.5 feet tall. That's it. You're just walking along the side of a rock wall, basically. That's the end of it. You ain't coming up here?
Nah.
This is all the walkway you've got through here, though. Like, it is a tight squeeze. I mean, it's kind of cool, but I don't know that it's really anything significant. It's just kind of here.
Oh, how cool.
Rockside Park, if you want to climb into a
Rocky Side Park.
Rocky Side Park. Well, this right here must be the Rocky Side then. If you want to climb into kind of a cramped space for no reason, you can do that here.
That is where Lincoln, him and someone else caught the boat to take to New Orleans. And that is where he saw there at the Ohio River spot all of the slaves coming in and out
And being sold.
And being sold.
It was the first time he had encountered slavery in action.
So that landing spot there was the turning point for him running for between that and his stepmother giving him that book that talked about President Washington. This area here is kind of what made him decide, I want to change this. I need to change this. And they say that is kind of like the starting point of that Emancipation Proclamation and him running for president and all that. The Post, I think the Post.
Okay.
Great cocktails, vegetarian options. Sandwiches, entrees, pizzas.
You got the shrimp tacos, and I got a crap ton of chicken parmesan. This is gonna be good. Good? The Post Restaurant and Bar in Tell City has the best chicken parmesan I have ever had. And that usually is my go-to meal when we go somewhere, is chicken parmesan. By far, best I've ever had. And you had the, what, shrimp tacos? How were those?
They were really good. It had like a coleslaw on it, and it was really good.
So if you're coming through Tell City, highly, highly recommend the Post Restaurant and Bar. And the reason it's called the Post is it used to be the post office. And when you walk in, you can still see the windows where the tellers would be. There's a vault in the back. Really cool place. So, yeah, again, the Post Restaurant Bar in Tell City. Well worth a visit. Corydon was the original capital of Indiana before Indianapolis. And behind us here is the original Capitol building for Corydon when it was the original capital of Indiana. Let's go check it out. Among the festivities was a pretty impressive car show that ran for several blocks along downtown Corydon. Check out the interior.
So pretty. Now we just need our Lucia trailer behind it.
This would be your dream car,
Yes.
especially if it were in hot pink.
Yes. Or
Like-
even baby pink I'd be okay with.
Bubblegum pink?
Yeah.
Before he was a conductor, my grandfather was a taxi driver. And that's how he met my grandmother, because the taxi company that he worked for was right next door to the restaurant that my grandmother worked at. So this is a 47. It's a little bit newer than what he would have driven, but wouldn't have been too far off. You can always tell the content creators. So we ran into your random pal here at Corydon Car Show here at the Popcorn Festival.
Yeah.
And what's your tag? It's just your random pal?
Your random pal. You gotta spell it P-A-O, kind of like Kung Pao.
Okay.
One of my cars is called a Nissan Pal. Now I brought this Nissan Figaro with me. It's the brother car of that one.
Okay. With Homer in the driver or the passenger seat. Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
It confuses everybody. I like that.
I'll get your shirt real quick so we can get the QR code and everything. Your random pal.
Yep.
Awesome.
Thank
Much
you very
appreciated.
much.
Thank you.
Nice meeting you all.
Nice to meet you
Yeah.
too.
Oh, here. Take that with you.
All right, appreciate it.
This is the color you would want. This
Oh,
is
yeah.
your color.
This was the color my Cavalier was. This
Cavalier?
color-
I thought it was a...
No, I had a Cavalier that was this color.
Well, what happened to it?
I traded it in for a different one because I was tagged everywhere I went, so everybody knew where I was at all times. And as a teenager, that kind of sucks.
Nowadays, we just do that with our
Yeah.
iPhones.
Yeah.
I'm getting a little nervous because there's a parade that's going to be taking place in about 45 minutes, and we're parked on the street, but I think we're parked far enough up the street that it's not going to be a major deal. I just hope that we don't get a ticket or towed or something, because that would be not good. She had a brilliant idea. We were trying to find a spot to sit to watch the parade, and then we realized that we parked on the street along the parade route where we're allowed to park. So we just came back here, opened the tailgate, and we're gonna sit and watch the parade come through from here.
With shade.
Ain't you the smart one? That's why I do what she says. Because if she did what I said, none of it would ever make sense. The annual Corydon Popcorn Festival is meant to celebrate the heritage of agriculture in the area with a very unique parade that goes right through downtown Corydon. Little girl's out there pulling the horn. Look at the car.
I know.
We may need to run through a car wash. After the parade, we headed across the street to one of several historic log cabins in Corydon, this one once owned by William Henry Harrison. If you want to find out more about this cabin, make sure you check out our full video, linked above or in the video description. You definitely don't want to miss the history lesson. I'm not leaving cooked popcorn on the top of this car at all. Forget it. We're at Boomtown Kitchen along the Ohio River just across from Louisville, Kentucky. We're in New Albany, Indiana. You got the BLT? Mm-hmm. Ashton got some wings and I got the Alfredo pasta, so we'll see how good it is. How are your wings?
Good.
Your BLT, dear?
Really good.
My Alfredo is very good as well. And we're just going to take our sweet old time right now because the train has prevented us from getting to the Riverwalk. No skating or bicycles on amphitheater property. For the record, we do not condone climbing over a train that is stopped on the tracks. That being said, we were told by several locals that that's pretty much the only way to get through here when the train comes to a stop like it did. If you want to get to the Riverwalk and the park and the amphitheater and all that fun stuff, then really the only way to do that is to climb. And there were people climbing that. So apparently it's just a common thing here. For the record, I did not make her climb over the train. I did not make her walk all the way back to the park. I told her to stay put right here in the shade until I, as the chivalrous person that I am, drove all the way around to the other end of the entrance of the park to pick her up. So the next time that you complain about me not being chivalrous, Culbertson Mansion up there. Question is, can you get through up there? I highly, highly doubt it. But let's see. Well, no, but it is moving. Should we wait this out or should we circle around?
I guess wait it out. I mean, since it's super close and I don't want to go down to a whole nother town while he's still here.
Be sure to check out Mansion Row in New Albany, including Culbertson Mansion, once owned by William Culbertson, who at one point was the richest man in Indiana, having both business and political interests.
Over the years, the museum has changed hands a number of times, including once serving as an American Legion post. In recent years, it has been carefully restored to as close as possible to how it would have looked during William Culbertson's ownership.
Some of the murals that you'll see on the ceilings in each room are absolutely spectacular. That includes a great deal of very detailed decorations, literally from floor to ceiling.
I love these rugs. Can we have them at our house?
Probably not for what they actually cost.
At one point, the American Legion had painted over all of that detail, and they've had restorers come in and actually uncover all of that underneath the paint.
Today, you can tour the mansion in its restorative state, although there are still a few areas of the mansion that are either not completely restored or are off limits to the general public. That's because this is still a work in progress, but as you can see here, they're definitely making progress.
It's still a very interesting piece of Indiana's history on New Albany's Mansion Row.
Oh, it smells good through here. Loop Island's wetlands. The Loop Island wetlands are a premier nature and wildlife preservation area along the eastern edge of the New Albany shoreline. Its nearly 54 acres provides stunning views of local wildlife year-round. Fun fact, this was mentioned in Lewis and Clark's survey of the land before their expedition. Another not-so-fun fact, we thought each other was getting footage of this, and in reality, neither of us did, so we're going to use a stock image to show you what it looks like. As we cross the Silver Creek, we are now in Clarksville. I like your pink bike. I love your bike. Thanks. Should we stop here and see what this is?
This is the Lewis and Clark Bicentennial Park. It was built in 2003 to commemorate the bicentennial of the Lewis and Clark Corps of Discovery expedition, launching in 1803. There's even some millstone remnants for a mill that used to stand on or nearby. This same area is also where George Rogers Clark, who happened to be William Clark's older brother, had a cabin. The cabin itself was destroyed in the 1800s, but a replica was built later on. That replica also burnt down in 2021, leaving only the chimney.
This is where Lewis and Clark stayed before embarking on their expedition and officially being recognized as the start-off point for the Lewis and Clark expedition. What is up? I don't think my bell works. How do you...
So yeah, you just flick it with your thumb.
You and me is all we need, so can never get gone.
The falls is right here.
The Falls of the Ohio, a major obstacle to navigate on the Ohio River when Meriwether Lewis came into Clarksville. What? Oh. I didn't know what you were doing. You gotta tell me these things. There's all kinds of fossils and stuff in here. That's why this is like a park.
I don't know if this shows up on camera too well or not, but if you look really closely out in the water, it actually looks like it's going in two different directions. Like the current is going towards the right, but there's water closest to us, it's going to the left, almost like a whirlpool. What's after this?
There's another park that I wanted to stop and see. Ashland Park, Rosie the Riveter.
For those of you that are unfamiliar, Rosie the Riveter was actually named after Rose Will Monroe. Rose was widowed at 22 and left Kentucky with her 2 children to find employment working in airplane factories during World War II. When actor Walter Pidgeon visited her plant, he chose Rose to appear in a documentary promoting war bonds and crowned her Rosie the Riveter.
To help our nation, over 6 million Rosies took jobs to support the war effort. After the war, Rose and her family resided in Clarksville, Indiana.
Which is where this sign and monument is erected in Ashland Park.
I can pick up any branch I want.
Also in Clarksville is a bridge that reportedly has pillars built using bricks from a lost castle. Now, it's never been confirmed whether the castle ever actually existed. There's only been local folklore about a lost castle in the Clarksville area, possibly associated with Welsh settlers. Now, when we got down towards the other end, especially into Clarksville and to Jeffersonville, is where you start to see more and more things that you can do. Should we go down to Restaurant Row?
Where is it?
About another half a mile that way.
Okay.
I have to say, the stick for the DJI fits almost perfectly right here, and it just rides along. Hasn't fallen out yet. And it's really easy to get to while we're riding if I need it. Upland Brewing.
Kingfish on the rocks. I don't even know if anything's open.
It's 11:30. I think that brewery was open.
Let's go to the end and then we'll turn around.
All right.
The Jefferson War Memorial honors those who served during Operation Desert Storm, Iraqi Freedom, and the war in Afghanistan.
Unfortunately, we didn't get to cross the Big 4 pedestrian bridge this particular time, but we will be coming back to it in a future video from Louisville. So make sure that you subscribe to our channel so you can catch that video later on. You want to stop by the brewery and bicycle station?
That's fine.
What'd you get?
Mimosa.
You got a mimosa too? I'm thinking a 3-egg breakfast for me.
I was gonna get that. I think it's too much for me. So I'm just gonna get an egg and a side of home fries.
All right. Right out pizza. Fast. Usually it's
Hey, do you have the footage for the Howard Steamboat Museum? I can't find it anywhere.
Why would I have it?
I don't have it anywhere. I thought I downloaded it, but apparently I don't have it.
I don't do anything with that. That's all you.
I've checked all the SD cards. I've checked the computer. I don't have it.
You didn't delete it, did you?
I hope not. Did you get any pictures of it?
Yeah, I got a ton of pictures.
All right, we're gonna have to send them to me. We're gonna have to use that because the video footage is lost.
How do you delete the footage?
I've got 6 different SD cards here.
We have enough SD cards to film all year and never have to upload it and delete it.
Well, apparently I did, so.
You hoard music like no other, but stuff on an SD card.
Hey, we have to reuse these, okay? I went through and made sure that everything was saved. I just missed that particular portion of it.
Again, we had enough SD cards that we could have went all summer.
Do you want to film from now on? I'd be more than happy to give you the camera.
I'm just saying, you didn't have to delete everything off of there until you were certain.
I was certain. I made a mistake. Sue me.
All right, I just sent them to you.
All right, we'll put them together here, but we're going to still have to explain kind of what we're watching here.
All right.
All right, so since we don't have any video footage, we're going to use the pictures that Emily took. So you get to tell everyone what we're looking at.
This is the Howard Steamboat Museum. It was owned by the Howard family, who established Howard Steamboat Factories. The house was built across the street from the factory so they could conduct their business and, well, you know, see the factory.
And the factory still does stand across the street, although it is not currently active. Now, today, if you want to see the museum, you can go in through the back entrance. What's really interesting about this is that the museum essentially went straight from the family into becoming a museum. Aha, look, see, I told you I recorded it.
And it actually shows recording on there?
Yeah, I just don't know what I did with it. After the business transferred, it was the widow of the owner at the time, right?
Correct.
She converted it into a museum. And then she lived, what, upstairs?
Yeah, she lived in a upstairs, like, apartment, as she would, because she was the one actually doing the tours and stuff until she passed.
And that's really interesting because most of these places have been transferred several times, and by the time they do become a museum, they have to be restored and go through all of these different changes. This stuff, like, you're seeing mostly original furniture, and believe me, it's original. Would you want to sit on that chair?
No.
And I think they said that cast iron hat hook was several hundred pounds.
Yeah. Well, I mean, almost everything in this house was built by the steamboat builders.
Now, the house did have its fair share of issues. In 1937, it was partially submerged by the Great Flood of the Ohio River. Also, look closely at the railings on this main staircase. They are not identical. One of them had to be completely rebuilt and recreated after an explosion in the basement led to a fire that went straight up the main staircase and foyer. Same thing with this mantel here. The color's not quite 100% because it had to be recreated as well. But by and large, what you see is still the original house.
It was interesting, though. The majority of the stuff in the rooms, nothing was harmed in those because they would keep the doors closed. The fire wasn't able to spread throughout the house. So a lot of the stuff was miraculously saved.
Now, how would you like to wear that in this 100-degree heat we've been having lately?
Nope, ain't happening.
Why not? It's not like you can't wear a second dress under your first one, right?
That's way too much material. Way too hot.
What about the corset?
Nope, ain't doing that either.
Man, women had it like high maintenance back then.
I'll tell you what, I wear that, you wear that.
That's like a straight up long johns.
Please tell me these were their winter clothing.
They had a lot of really nice ornate furniture, plenty of space. This house was 3 stories and a basement, but even looking at their bathroom, especially for the time, having indoor bathrooms, number one, but it was massive.
Mm-hmm.
I think the bathroom was actually bathrooms. There was one with a toilet, and then a completely separate room that was just huge, wide open, with a bathtub with a shower, a sit-in tub.
They had like sitz bath.
I mean, it has a dual vanity. But that's the size of a bedroom.
Yeah. Well, back in those days, they probably had lots of housemaids, too, that would follow them and dress them and, who knows, bathe them, too.
I'll decline the sponge bath. But again, a lot of this, what you're looking at, is stuff that was actually there because the museum never went through any transfer to other owners. It went straight from the family into becoming a museum.
And a lot of their stuff was just absolutely phenomenal. Like, you have to go through it yourself to really get an idea for just how much effort was put into the little things.
We are headed to Charlestown State Park in I guess that'd be Charlestown, Indiana?
Yes.
On the same day that there are expected to be a storm risk of 4 out of 5 with the potential for strong winds, tornadoes, all that fun stuff. And as we're driving out there right now, the winds are still pretty crazy. We've been knocked back and forth a couple of times with some wind gusts, so we are doing something either incredibly brave or incredibly stupid. We're listening to Ryan Hall. We're sitting just outside of our wolf pup and just kind of watching the weather, see what the clouds are doing. We debated whether or not to come out tonight because we kept seeing the severe weather was probably going to hit. It has been hitting on the way here, but it looks like it's kind of falling apart for this area.
The good news is we don't have a tornado on the ground anymore.
All that being said, everything's set up. We're not setting up in a storm anymore, but we are going to be keeping an eye on things. And we'll have a nice little time lapse. In fact, if everything goes according to plan and the GoPro doesn't crap out on us, you'll be able to see that time lapse right now. Fun?
Yeah, but my feet.
Oh, his feet are numb from riding
Well,
that.
yeah.
Didn't expect a middle-aged park ranger to do that, did you? Now, what's really crazy is, like, that's a popsicle board. That came in like 93 is kind of when everything went to that. But a lot of the new guys are skating the old shapes too. And that's a lot easier to skate than an old shape.
Yeah, because not both are up, it's just only one side.
Right, yeah, or you got a really short nose on an old board and stuff, but yeah.
If we hear you go, ow, then we know to be careful.
If it's too, well, hold on. Hey, if it's too steep, I'll let you take the bike and I'll walk the board down.
Wish us luck.
Thanks. Hey, be careful before you commit.
That's where it hits, all right? Be careful. Now would be a good time to walk it down. Now would be a good time to walk it down.
Don't.
So I'm guessing this is where we have to park them?
Yep.
Should we lock them together?
Yeah.
2 pieces. I've learned.
Ah! Sorry.
You know what? I already lost half of another one, so who cares? I haven't had any breakfast today. I'll just make everybody feel guilty about it, too.
I'm sorry.
I have lost my breakfast because people keep taking it and throwing it away.
No, because I'm trying to get my stuff, and you left a ripped open,
Because
broken...
I hadn't finished it. I still haven't eaten it yet.
I wasn't trying to throw it on the ground. I was trying to lift it up to get to mine. Because you so rudely set it on top of mine.
I rudely set it?
Yes.
How do you rudely set something? There! Stay there, you stupid son of a... There's my breakfast for today.
Mine.
Huh?
I said mine.
So does that mean I get to dump half of yours out? We're walking the path back to Rose Island, where it was a
Let's go see what
riverside.
this is.
Okay, I'm not talking.
So you were walking right by it, and I want to see what it is.
It looks like a pillar or mount of some sort.
Is there not a... I know it's part of something, but there's no plaque.
Don't know. We're walking the trail now back to Rose Island, which for comparison would be something like Coney Island in Cincinnati. It's a riverside park.
Well, Coney Island, like back in the like 30s.
Late 19th century, early 20th century. So unlike Coney Island, which flooded many, many times and just cleaned up and reopened, Rose Island never opened back up after the 1937 flood. So it sat pretty well abandoned. It's now part of the Charlestown State Park. So you can still visit it, but it is, watched over. It's not just like a completely abandoned, unusable, inaccessible park. You can get through it, but the remnants are such that they're going to be safe.
Walkway of Roses. Roses. So they probably had these like lined with roses or something.
I would guess. Rose bushes of some sort.
Yeah.
Then this would be part of the entrance to the park.
The dance hall. Wonder if my grandma ever came dancing here.
Live bands would play. They'd usually have, this looks like a fireplace of some sort, maybe. And there would have been a bandstand, and be a great place for people to just sit and dance. Sit and dance. Be a good place for people to come and dance.
I'm gonna dance while I'm sitting.
I've seen you try before. Dancing the night away. You know what clip I'm gonna put here, right?
Is that what she's doing, the Charleston? It's considered scandalous if dancers' bodies touched each other in the 1920s.
They fixed that by the 1950s.
Well, then how'd the world ever repopulate?
Like I said, they fixed that in the 1950s with the baby boom. What's this over here? The pool? Well, it's not quite sunlight pool.
But how long till sunlight pool looks like this?
I think they bulldozed it already.
How's the water?
Amazingly thin.
We came all the way down here to go swimming and there's no water.
Well, it's before Memorial Day, so they may not have opened it yet.
Okay, that looks like they got a lot of work to do.
Want to go skinny dipping? She's not answering me.
Huh?
Said, you want to go skinny dipping?
No, because there's no water.
You've just destroyed the illusion.
At this point, it would just be considered streaking.
So the dance hall would have been over there, and the pool over here. Were all of these trees here? Like, was the dance hall just a cover, like a canopy almost?
Yeah, it was just it wasn't an actual building. It was like a, what do you call it?
Like a shelter?
Yeah, like a pavilion.
Rose Island Cottages. So if you wanted to camp here, you could.
Room service costs 20 cents extra per person.
Hey, Ashton, you got a quarter? Is there anything down there?
No.
No foundations or anything?
Although, that looks like the perfect spot for magnet fish because there's a bunch of...
Did you bring the magnet?
No, not on me.
That'd be heavy to carry around. I think I drank my protein shake too quickly.
Why?
It's not sitting right.
Oh, don't barf.
I almost did as those people were coming up. I was like, oh.
So now that we got her digestive tract all cleared out.
Nothing came up.
So
or
which
out.
means it's going to work its way down.
No. Making my stomach churn.
People would actually bring a steamboat or ride a steamboat over to the park and spend the day there and then ride the boat back to the, probably like Louisville. Like they hop on in Louisville, ride it here, then go back to Louisville and then go home. Or stay in one of the cottages. They had cottages here, you could camp here. It was a very active park for the late 19th century into the early 20th century. However, a catastrophic flood in 1937 wiped the park out. Rose Island never opened back up. Once the floods came in and wiped it out, they just kind of let it go. Didn't have any reason to open it back up. It was too much work, so it was left to nature to take over. But it's now part of the Charlestown State Park. And what's left of the park, which includes things like these arches that we've been walking under, is available for people to walk through and just explore. So we are here exploring Rose Island.
There's a marker down here too.
Okay. So this, I guess, was the entrance here?
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is probably where they would dock their steamboat at.
Steamboat ride from Louisville took anywhere from an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Dang.
So this would have been the landing where the boats would come in. And you can probably see right now there's quite a few down branches and debris. It's because this place just flooded again not too long ago. About a couple weeks ago, there were torrential rains, and all up and down the Ohio River, there was massive, significant flooding. So it looks to me like this is probably one of the places that got hit again. Because if you build by a river, expect to be underwater at some point. There was a hotel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, look, there wasn't as many trees. A lot of these trees look like newer since 37.
Well, it's been, what, almost 100 years?
Yeah. 60 years passed before another flood of this magnitude was seen on the Ohio. The swimming pool shown here, hopefully that wasn't poison ivy, overgrown and in disrepair, survived the flood, but was later filled in to protect visitors to the site. So it was a lot deeper.
We don't know how much deeper, but it was deeper. Usually those run between 8 and 10 feet deep on the deep end, so.
Memorial Day was originally called Decoration Day. It started after the Civil War when Union soldiers began decorating the graves of those that had died. Oh, I was thinking decorate day like decorate your house day, but.
That's what happens when a crafty person reads Decoration Day.
And then I'm gonna have everybody going, you stupid crafty person, it's not what Memorial Day's about.
Let us know in the comments if you heard the name Decoration Day and were not familiar with what it was up until this point. What would you assume it's about? So I'm trying to get my bearings here. This says Rose Island Hotel.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing this was not a piece of it.
This was where they would get off the ferry
and
walk up. So I can kind of see it that way.
Oh yeah, there's this right here, this pillar,
it's right
or
there.
that arch, is this one right here that we just walked through. So that's the walkway. Okay, so this photo was taken pretty much where we're standing right now. To give you an idea of how much overgrowth
And this
there
was
is now.
the view from the hotel's veranda. So right now we would be standing on the hotel's veranda.
Which would have been right about here.
Right, yeah. So the hotel would be there.
This is what 88 years of growth can do. There used to be what appears to be a 3 or 4 story building here. This is what it looked like, right here.
Okay, it was observed, archaeological study, no foundations were seen. All that remains of the hotel is the retaining wall and a few steps besides the trail. If there is steps, it's probably covered with all of this.
But if this photo was taken right here, then
There's
I would
a brick,
think,
that could very well be
Yeah.
from, Kyle, There's no trail.
I'm looking. It's a little clearer up here.
I just don't want you to fall in a hole and twist your foot or something.
Let us know in the comments. Do you want me to fall in a hole and twist my foot? Now here's the problem. If I do wind up twisting my ankle or something, there is no way in hell I'm going to tell you I did it.
Why?
Because I don't want to hear I told you so. I think this used to be an amusement park. But where we're walking right now, again, 1937, the flood, this pole right here shows you just how high the water came.
I want to know what actual rides. Because so far we've only seen...
Well, apparently there was a zoo.
Ah.
Monkeys, raccoons, wolves, a groundhog, and alligators. Teddy Roosevelt was here.
Were the animals here when it flooded?
Excellent question.
Oh, look. Look up there.
So for comparison, during the flood, I'm 5'9", so it was almost 6 feet at this point from the river. 6 feet of water, think about that. 6 feet of water this far up from the river. It's no wonder they didn't reopen it. As far as rides, I would imagine things like a carousel, maybe a slide. 88, I think, 37 was the flood, so it was 88 years ago. This was an active hopping amusement park. Now, it looks like it never was here. It literally was wiped off the face of the earth over the course of less than 100 years.
Like, if you came here not knowing anything, like there was no plaques, you would have no clue. Maybe the swimming pool, you might think, oh, there was a swimming pool here. And there was a really funky looking archway thing for something.
Well, it makes a loop apparently. And then I guess it goes right back out there.
What are these? What is this?
A lily, it looks like.
Let us know. It's from the tree, I know that. It doesn't really smell. But I keep seeing them all over.
But also keep in mind, parks like these were not what we would consider modern day amusement parks. You go to a place like Disney World, which is massive, or even Disneyland, which is still massive in comparison. Cedar Point, which has its roots in the same time frame, it's still pretty large. This is not necessarily what you would consider a large park, it was just a popular one.
But this is the second, like, trough-looking thing.
Maybe for the horses?
Or it could have been something for a ride, yeah. No.
Or
It's all, no, like water, like there's a pipe coming up, so.
Maybe it was a bathroom.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll bet that's what this was. I'll bet this was a bathroom. Comment time. What do you think this was? Was it a, let's do this. We'll do it multiple choice. Was it A, horse trough? B, part of a ride? Or C,
a hot tub?
A hot tub? Or D, a bathroom? Let us know what you think. So that was a look at Rose Island Park in Charlestown State Park. You can come visit it. We will give you a fair warning. The trip down here is a very steep path. It is paved, but it's very steep, and there is a 180-degree hairpin turn towards the bottom. So if you're going to be taking your e-bike, be prepared. If you're going to be pulling a 14-year-old on a skateboard, make them walk. Since I'm a nice guy, I'm going to let Ashton ride the bike up, and I'm going to walk his skateboard up for him. Wait for your mama. You're going to need that pedal assist.
Huh?
You're going to need that pedal assist.
I know.
We're trying to get into the campground here at Clifty Falls near Madison, Indiana, and there was a branch down across the road from the storms that have been passing through. And we're trying to get into the campground before the next storm hits. I don't know if you can see the clouds too clearly on here, but we're on a bit of a time crunch, so... Oh, good. Here she comes. Let's get checked in. you can see this or not, but it is really dark back this way, and the tornado sirens just went off. So
the city of Madison's weather alert sirens are used for both severe thunderstorms and tornado warnings. And not everyone agrees with this policy.
I don't.
Again,
I don't at all.
But again, that was from 2012, so that's what I read.
So where's the coffee shop at?
They're kind of, I have them all pinpointed on my Google Maps, so.
Which one are we going to today?
I don't know. Right at the corner of Mill Street, there is the Attic Coffee Mill Cafe.
Is that where we're stopping?
You can, yeah. Hi. How are you guys? Good. How are
Morning.
you? Welcome in.
Thank you.
We are roasting some fresh coffee right now. Our house blend is going to be our Peru, which we do roast our coffee bean in-house. It's a medium, and then our flavored is chocolate turtle. We are serving breakfast right now if you're interested. Breakfast menus are here. And then our latte special is a Cadbury latte, which is going to be caramel and chocolate.
That's what I want.
Okay. Do you want iced or hot on that?
Let's do hot.
All right, sure. Do you want a medium or large?
Medium.
Okay. And then for you, sir?
Let's do the Peru.
Peru? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want a medium or large?
Let's do a medium, please.
Perfect.
And then can I get a sausage and egg croissant?
Sure can. Is that going to be for here to go?
For here. We got time.
Okay. Do you stamp these?
Sure do. Where are you guys traveling from?
Cincinnati.
Okay. Have you been to Madison before?
Yeah, we were actually, it's our anniversary. We were married at Old Timbers on Big Oaks. So.
Well, great. Are you guys down celebrating your anniversary then? Well, happy anniversary to
Thank
you
you.
guys. Yes.
How was it?
Good. How's yours?
Very good. This is a special treat from the attic on our anniversary. This is, what is it? The
Caramel apple Dutch pie.
Give it a try. See how it is.
Get some of the caramel. That's good. Oh my gosh, that is so good.
Good catch. And yes, I got
I
it.
got the mic.
We got a spare.
Okay.
This is really, really good. The Attic in Madison. Great coffee, awesome pie, awesome breakfast, great stop, and that is the first
Stop of the Southeast Indiana Coffee Trail. So pick up your passport, and if you head to all the coffee shops, they give you a free t-shirt. Tours will be available at Dr. Hutchings' office on Fridays at 11:30. Dr. William Hutchings was the local doctor in Madison during the second half of the 1800s. He would see patients in his downstairs office, while the second floor was an apartment he rented out to generate income. After Dr. Hutchings' death, his daughter took many photographs of the office for her own keeping, not realizing that a century later those photos would be used by the Madison Historical Society to faithfully recreate her father's office, which is now a museum open to the public.
Aside from the historical value of the building, there's also a bunch of medical tools from that time period, many of which would probably leave you a little nervous if you saw them in action. There's also a tribute to the Hutchings family in the museum, namely in the building next door. While it's not the original house that was there, they did save another historical building by moving it to the same plot.
Downtown Madison is also the most extensive National Historic Landmark District in the United States, much of which includes unique shops like the Wonder Emporium, assuming you don't get confused by the entrance. Exit only. What? Right down here? No?
Nope.
Maybe it's around here? Oh, right here. Right here.
Yeah, that ain't confusing at all, is it?
I
think the last time I was in here, this was like an antiques or like furniture store.
I could 100% see that.
1,000-piece puzzle. Hi.
Hi. Madison Buy Sell Trade. Antiques, video games, DVDs, records, CDs. I'm going in.
Okay.
I'll see you in an hour.
Oh, jeez.
Wow. Be glad Ashton's not with us.
Yes. Yeah, I am. Are you missing any Back to the Future?
Yeah.
Which one?
I've got that one now. I could just sit here and dig through these.
I know you could. That's the scary part.
After drooling over a bunch of toys, we decided to go get another punch on our coffee passport by visiting Vinyl Coffee, a coffee shop that also sells vinyl records. Hey, check this out.
Of course you'd see that on our anniversary, considering you proposed to me at one of their concerts.
Where do we order it?
What kind of drink did you get?
The Lotus. That house is really pretty.
Wouldn't you like to live there?
Mm-hmm.
No, you wouldn't. You'd like to live in an RV full time.
Yeah.
The days that we were filming in Addiston were actually shortly after a very serious flood on the Ohio River. So much so that some of the places we wanted to visit had to close due to cleanup efforts. There was one place that was open, however. We just had a wine tasting here at Lanthier Winery and Distillery. And fair warning, they're cleaning up here, so when you see the video, it's going to look a little disheveled. They are still recovering from the floodwaters. In fact, as of 8 o'clock this morning, that was the first time they were able to get in here where the water was actually out of the building. You can still see it behind us here. So they're doing a great job of cleaning up. They are open right now, and they will continue to stay open. But yeah, let's check it out.
These little cups, because all our glasses are still packed in storage. We haven't got them. I haven't had time to get them out from the flood yet.
Right.
So how long have you guys, aside obviously from the flood, how long have you guys been here?
We just had our 30th anniversary last September.
Nice.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
September 24 was our 30th anniversary.
So you've probably been through some of this before, the cleanup and...
Unfortunately, we have.
You got it down to an art now?
Well, maybe to a degree, but there's some things that we know
right.
How to prepare for and what to do better. But it's still an awful lot of work.
So you said it was up to about the counter height there?
Yeah, just below the counter height.
And how long was it like that? About 2 or 3 days, or?
See, it started going up on Sunday, and it didn't go down until 8 o'clock.
Well, kudos to you guys for being able to get everything prepared quickly and start putting it back together pretty quick.
One rifle for today.
We'll be sure to let everybody know this is a great place to stop.
Thank you
So,
very, very much.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
We'll be
You
back
too.
up and running shortly.
We'll have people over here for you, I promise.
We'll see y'all then.
You got it. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Thankfully, many of the historic buildings along the river were not directly impacted by flooding, such as the Shrewsbury House, which we're going to take a look at right now.
The Shrewsbury House was designed and built by Francis Costigan for Charles Shrewsbury, a Madison businessman who had served as the mayor of Madison. Among the house's impressive features are the freestanding spiral staircase, which not only provides access to the upper floors, but also creates a vortex for cool air during the hot summer months.
After a full day of touring, exploring, and shopping, we decided to head back to the campground. We stopped by the camp store and picked up some firewood for later in the night, and then hopped on our buzz bikes to go find Clifty Inn, where we would celebrate our anniversary dinner buffet style. This is our anniversary dinner. A buffet at the Clifty Inn. We've been married 16 years. This is an excellent anniversary dinner. We actually were thinking about doing, River Oaks, which is a steakhouse. And we decided against it. We decided to go quick and easy tonight. Make your own joke, people.
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
It is a much nicer, sunnier day out today compared to the last few days here.
That it is.
Seatbelt keeps rubbing up against the mic. Mic placement is everything. It's perfectly fine to wear a mic, but if you're going to wear a mic, or a Bob, or a Steve, or a Bill, you want to do it in a way that if you're wearing a seatbelt, it's not laying right underneath the shoulder strap. I'm gonna save this for the walk over. I've never seen them this big before. Normally they're like 12 ounces. I am a big fan of Mexican Coke because they still use pure cane sugar versus corn syrup.
Can I take this off? It's driving me nuts.
Nah, you gotta go all the way. You can't go part way and stop. If you're gonna take a label off, you gotta take it all the way off. Anyone else as OCD about labels as we are?
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking I probably should have added a shot of espresso to it.
Hurry up and ask them. Add 2 shots of espresso so you're bouncing off the walls.
Can I add another, or get another shot to add to it? She should charge me for it.
Well, there you go.
Huh?
There you go. Guess that'll give me an excuse to get something else later. Like some ice cream. I wanted some yesterday and you just kept walking.
It was closed yesterday.
It was?
Yeah.
Oh. Maybe I won't get any today then. What did you get?
Small mocha.
I got a
mocha latte with an extra shot of espresso.
vanilla frappuccino with a crap ton of espresso.
I need to walk. If I sit too long,
All right, let's go. After Red Roaster, we made our way back to the riverfront so we could take another tour, this time of the Lanier Mansion. Similar to the Shrewsbury house, because it had the same architect, it also includes a central staircase that doubles as a cool air vent in the summer months. The mansion has been painstakingly restored to period-accurate decor by Historic Madison, although some of the furniture and decorative items are not necessarily original to the house. They have gone to great lengths to make it look as close as they can. What makes this particular mansion so impressive is just the sheer size and scope. It has 3 full floors, each with at least 4 separate rooms. The tour took about an hour to complete, and by the time we had finished climbing up and down 3 whole floors of stairs, we had worked up an appetite again. So we decided to go get something to eat at Hinkleburgers.
Dinkelberg?
No, Hinkleburgers. A restaurant well known for its sliders. Once we were done eating, we headed to probably one of the coolest stops on our trip so far, Schrader's Saddle Tree Factory. Once a booming factory and a huge source of income for the town, the Schrader Saddle Tree Factory sat decaying for a number of years to the point that much of the building was actually falling down. But in recent years, the building has been restored, and what's left of the factory is now open for tours.
what better way to cap off our day than with another wine tasting? This time at the Thomas Family Winery.
I got the this Thomas Family Winery. I got what's known as the French Mistake. And which one did you get?
Drunk Monkey Concord.
Drunk Monkey Concord. See how the food is. I didn't take my heartburn medicine this morning, so I'm going to be in pain regardless. Just spicy enough to know that it's spicy. Then we made our way back to the campground again, but not before stopping to check out Hanging Rock. Or at least what we could see of it.
So there's not much coming now.
No. Is there a pull-off or anything?
No.
Or if you could see it, Hanging Rock.
Yeah, I don't want to pull in there.
I gotta find a place to turn around. Of course, we couldn't stay at Clifty Falls without taking part in the 4 Falls Challenge. Little Clifty Falls is 7. Clifty Falls is 8. We're trying to find a trail from here to Clifty Falls, the actual falls, and the maps we can't quite figure out, so we're just gonna spin the wheel and hopefully we find the right one.
Well, I hear water, so.
By the way, just in case this is out of frame, yes, I am holding something. It's the selfie stick. I try to do this in a way that doesn't actually show up in frame. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But I had somebody ask, so yes, I'm holding a selfie stick while we do shots like this. Clifty Falls is over here, then you can cut 7 across that way to the other side of this and see Little Clifty Falls. I think. I could be.
I have the map in here, so. Should we get a picture or with that? Get. Hold on, let me put these back on.
Hope I got the shots, or the falls in the shot. It'd be a heck of a drop, wouldn't it? You need to watch these stairs. They're not all the same size or distance apart.
Now which way?
Well, do you want to see Big Clifty from another angle, or do you want to go to Little Clifty?
I guess they both circle around, right?
I would assume so.
What should we do?
I'm following you. You decide and you be the guide. Sometimes reading these park maps is a lot like trying to play the old Friday the 13th Nintendo game. You go one way on the map and it shows you completely somewhere else in the game itself.
Now look at this. This is showing 7, Trail 7.
Which is what we're on right now.
Okay.
So we just came down from
I want to find
up
the
here.
cake rock.
So, okay, so we just did this and we cut across here. So I guess if we keep going on, we gotta go back the other way.
No, we do?
That way.
Does that turn into a different?
Because if you look here, we were just there. And we walked across over to here. So if you walk back that way towards Clifty Falls, then you should be able to walk back around down here. If we keep going that way, we're gonna be circling down here towards Lookout Point and way up around here. Eventually we'll get there, but you're gonna be walking.
Okay. So I need to find the cake rock. Well, I mean, there's still other places I want to go see too, so. Oh, there's cake rock.
So what makes Cake Rock any different than these other rocks right here?
Because it looks like a slice of cake.
This looks like a lasagna.
So it's lasagna rock.
Before you go down, make sure you want to come back up.
I don't think it goes all the, yeah, see? Can't go any further. Let's do a picture here.
I hope I got the falls.
And I hope my teeth aren't red.
Nope.
Okay. I do probably need to take my thermal off.
Getting warm, are you?
Yeah.
That actually worked.
Should we get a picture of us down there?
We absolutely should, dear.
Okay. Where's the waterfall?
Right there.
So we got our picture. Would the tunnel be that way?
Yes, that's where we are right now. We parked here and walked down, so...
Parked where, here?
Yeah,
okay.
so
okay.
we want to go that way.
Hey, don't run and jump. I don't want you to fall off the cliff. Don't do that.
Perfectly fine. Plenty of room, no big deal. And I'm still gonna outlive her. That must be it.
Yep.
Brox, I think Brox is how you pronounce it maybe. But this tunnel is home to a bunch of bats, and right now it's their hibernating season, usually through about April 30th. So we can see it, we just can't go into it. During spring and summer months, usually from May 1st through end of October, you can go through the tunnel. But right now, for the protection of the bats, they got it closed. Probably about another couple weeks.
Do we want to go back up that way?
If you want to get back to the car. Otherwise, you're going to be walking quite a bit.
Okay.
So you'd still have to climb back up and then walk down the path back to where we are over here.
Okay. I just didn't know if that would be easier than the stairs over there, or...
It's up to you. We can go that way if you want.
Which do you think would be the best route?
If you want to avoid stairs, let's go this way.
Okay.
I've been on some dicey trails before, but this one's got some edges even I'm a little weary of because it's just a straight drop. So if you're going to be doing the trails for Clifty Falls, make sure you're prepared, and if you've got little kids, make sure that they've got safety precautions in place as well.
Oh, there's a tunnel down there too.
The other end of it.
Yeah.
What's next on the list?
Lily Memorial to Hoffman Falls. That's the last one. Yeah, I think this was probably a lot easier than trying to go up those rickety, scary steps. It's funny though, because I remember some bits of the trip from when I was here last, but it all seems, I don't know, like I don't remember much, but.
Yeah, see where they are over there? See all those stairs?
Yeah. Jeez.
And then you still wouldn't have been at the tunnel.
Right.
We would have had to stop anyway.
Yeah.
Who made the right call? Huh? Huh? Who did? Who did?
Who made the right call with the second thing?
We make a good team.
Yep.
So we're going up around this way. What's Lily Memorial?
We need a picture from the bottom of the stairs, and then we need Huffman Falls. And Huffman Falls, there's a parking here that'll take us right to it. So we'll go do that, and then go do that.
Okay. You see how far down those stairs go?
Oh.
Which means, do you see how far up they come back?
That's the one picture that we would be missing to get the sticker of the challenge.
Gotta have our sticker.
Hey, we got them from the other parks. Oh, here goes. Getting my Stairmaster exercise in today. Okay, what is with Indiana's very narrow stairs? I'm now seeing why, when my great-grandparents built their house in Ross, why they had very narrow stairs. Because it's an Indiana thing.
Let us know in the comments if you know why. Just think, it's gonna be twice as fun coming back up.
I know.
You made it this far so far.
This is not going in.
And we're almost there. We're over halfway, I think. You'll make it.
I know.
You did it. Jump up and down like Rocky.
We need to park here, I think at the next one, and it's a short walk to the Hoffman Falls.
Okay.
And that is our last. Oh, that wind feels good.
We completed the 4-fall challenge, and we did it without falling ourselves. Vevay. All right, where are we going?
Okay, so do we need to find food first, or do
Yes.
we? Okay.
Yeah.
We're hungry.
Okay.
There's the Vevay Antique Mall.
All right. Where do we want to do Roxy's?
You tell me.
They're open.
It says open.
I wouldn't mind doing that.
Okay, let me turn around and we'll park.
Does it say?
It says come in, we're open. It doesn't say anything about age restrictions.
They scan IDs though.
I got the Roxy drink.
What is it?
Really good. So it's Texas infused vodka and like grenadine, grapefruit, some other stuff. It's really good.
How is it?
It's like cookie cheese pizza.
How's yours?
Thanks again.
Have a good one.
Your grandpa probably could have made some money selling to this place.
Grandpa probably has. He has a lot of stuff that looks like this.
Do you see it?
Okay, so yes, there's this, and then let's go in here first.
What's up?
Welcome.
Thank
Look
you.
around if you have any questions. My name's Angie.
Okay.
Will do, thank you. Like a stewardess?
But here's the thing, because I had some vintage dresses that were my great-grandma's, the clothing sizes back then are not anywhere near clothing sizes today. So like a size 12 back then
was for like a size 2 now. So like you have no idea what size you would be in. Because apparently there's a huge rubber duck somewhere here.
A rubber goat.
Get it for Elwood.
I really wish I had an actual use for this thing because this is just too cool.
So, did you see where it's from, right? That's from the Ferguson Hills Drive-In.
I was gonna say I've seen the Ferguson Hills Drive. That's the one that was in.
Over by Western Hills.
It's a Walmart now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
The worst Walmart.
Oh yeah, worst in that
I
like.
went there once by accident. Yeah. It was interesting.
We will drive 30 minutes out of the way to go to Aurora versus going to Ferguson.
Same. Yeah.
I don't know if we have to censor that or not, but.
For Alec.
Oh, good Lord. He would turn beet red from that. He's like, ew. Comfy?
Make sure it doesn't say don't sit or something. Oh, these are cool. Man.
Never rode another man's rhubarb.
Should we drive over?
I don't care.
I mean, they have a parking lot over
Doesn't
there.
matter to me.
Can I skate over there? That must be Kat Von D's house.
She's a famous tattoo artist. She used to live in Hollywood, but apparently moved to Vevay recently. The mansion was built for Benjamin Schenck and later served as a bed and breakfast. You can learn more about Benjamin Schenck and the history of Vevay at the Switzerland County Historical Museum. You want to do your laundry in that?
Hey, this one probably lasted a lot.
Mhm.
Well, it clearly has lasted a lot longer than ours has.
Well, because it doesn't have microchips and all this.
Plastic clip pieces
Yeah.
and
a bar in you.
I'll bet you know what that rope's for.
Yeah, and it works too, if you want to ring the bell.
I do want to ring the bell.
Our friend's the captain at the American Legion near us, and they just bought the Presbyterian church in the parking lot.
Yeah.
So every now and then he'll climb up into the loft and ring the bell up there for the fish fry.
Everything up front's original. The benches, the windows are original.
Oh my gosh,
Well,
those are
actually,
so
everything's original, but we use a lot of it for storage.
Mhm.
Like over here are all bank books.
what is this thing?
It's a avocado, I think. I don't know the purpose of it. See, that was March. It's a petrified avocado.
So when was the last time this was actually used as a church?
That I don't know. It was built in the 1860s. There was a fire here once.
So now, is there a reason they're lower to the ground?
Yeah, but people were smaller.
That's what I wondered, because I was telling, when we were at the vintage store, the clothing, like I had some old dresses of my great grandma's and it said a size 12. And I'm like, oh, I'm not that. I could fit, it didn't, it was like a size 2 today.
You see the record players? Alma Gluck. See this right here? You would wind it, and then it would start spinning, and then after about 4 minutes, it would start slowing down and stop. Entirely mechanical. And there's your speaker.
Does it still work?
It's mechanical. It might. I wouldn't want to try it though. Not with that needle. Tear up any record you had.
Vevay Swiss Inn.
Wonder if they have a cheddar in.
Don't know. Look, oh, here's the guitar store. Ah, they're closed.
3 air guitars.
Wonder what their hours are.
I don't see their... Hey, check out this guy.
Slash go with a bottle of Jack Daniels.
There's the visitor center.
Are they open?
Doesn't look like it.
They're closed today, of course. There's a little jailhouse we can go in.
Can we leave them there?
Up yours, buddy.
Should we go in front of it or?
I don't know. I guess we'll find them at some point.
Switzerland County Courthouse. The first brick courthouse on the site was built in 1816. The present courthouse was completed in 1864 at a cost of $26,135.40. Replacing 2 earlier log jails, this limestone rock jail was built in 1854 for $3,000.
Nice little hobo hole.
It's like a smaller version of the Ohio Reformatory.
Right.
Some idiot decided to put up a tag.
Oh yeah.
Oh, those are screws. I thought they were bolt holes. Look in the toilet.
I don't want to look in the toilet.
Yeah.
I know what usually goes in a toilet. I've seen it before. Let us know in the comments below whether or not we should leave him here. Danner's, oldest continuous business on original site in Indiana since 1838. Oh, man.
What?
How much? $25?
25.
Ah.
What?
I didn't get that when it first came out.
25.
I'm not, no, I've done enough damage today. I think that hat's you. Mm-hmm. Straight out of Urban Cowboy. Being a collector of things like records and stuff like that, antique stores can be really interesting. And then there are some antique stores that I like to call organized hoarding. There's a ton of stuff that very few people would actually get any use out of, I think.
you too.
Did you find something?
Festival guide.
What festival?
I don't know. You can look at it. It's for all of Indiana.
We actually made a return trip to Vevay to make sure that we were able to hit the Hay Days celebration.
Hi. How do we get to the hay press thing? That way? Okay, thank you. I'm guessing back there?
I guess. We were headed the right way. I'm gonna suggest up here.
Well, I think they're all in here.
Okay.
You're right. Okay.
Your record today is not all that great.
No, it's not.
Between Vevay, Indiana, and Warsaw, Kentucky, pretty much, is Markland, Indiana, and the Markland Dam, which if you cross over the Ohio River at Markland, just on the Kentucky side, there is a picnic area and observation deck, which is where we are right now. And if I'm out of breath, it's because I just climbed up the observation deck.
I'm not.
Well, good for you. So the river's this level on this side of the dam, and on the other side of the dam, it's lower, which is why the boats that come through here, they have to come over here, stop. They'll raise the water in here. So in this side, they'll raise it up like a bathtub, open this gate, let the boat in, close the gate, lower the water down to the other level, and then open that gate and let them through.
There was a video somewhere of my grandpa going through here with his boat. I'm trying to remember if we ever did that when I went with him.
Going down the level?
Yeah, I know. I'll have to look for it. Danger, dam. That's what it says.
Dam danger. For all of you that know some of my favorite movies, here's a clip just for you.
We're gonna get some damn bait.
Don't do that.
Please stop.
There's people inside.
If it were a little warmer, I'd go swimming.
Oh, yeah. I can't
You wouldn't want to go swimming in that?
No, I can't believe I used to swim in here when I was a kid. Oh, I seriously want to know. Oh. Was that somebody crossing?
There's only one boat down there. It's moving.
Oh, that is.
Guess it's getting ready to head out.
Yeah. Well, maybe we did get here at the right time. I just hope we're not blocking anybody in there. So, Ashton, this one was over here. They had to raise the water, open the gate, let him in, and then as he was there, then they had to lower the level. Now he can go. Does that make sense?
And then open the other gate. There used to be one of these, exact same setup, although a lot more primitive, in Laughlin, Ohio, which is now I-75 South. We also saw one of these in Metamora last year, where the canal runs through Metamora.
Oh, yeah.
They've got the locks there.
I think he already went down, didn't he?
Probably.
Let's make sure. Do you see him anywhere?
Nope. But I hear him. He's right there.
Incoming!
Think you're fast, don't you? Think you're all big as... Next stop, Patriot.
Yep, so we can get the Elwood sign.
You gotta get a... what?
The Elwood sign.
What's that?
Elwood Mead.
So we're going back to Indiana, to Patriot, Indiana, so we can get a picture of a sign that says Elwood on it, named after our dog.
Actually, Dr. Elwood Mead was known as the man who made the desert bloom. He supervised the design and construction of the Hoover Dam. You know, where can I get some dam bait? He was a brilliant man who helped develop modern irrigation, and he just happened to be born in Patriot.
Okay, let's go. So in theory, we're headed towards Patriot,
so
right?
maybe turn around. I didn't see the duck. Maybe he was right. No, it's down there. There's the duck.
You know, north of Cincinnati, there's a big butter Jesus in front of a church. In Vevay, there's a big freaking rubber duck.
Do you want your picture with the duck, Ashton?
No.
Should we get ours?
Hey, if you want, take our picture.
Let me see.
Verify it before we leave.
Yep, looks good. Stop running.
Then you better go catch it. Boo!
This pump is the only visible reminder of the steam-powered flour mill of Joseph W. Talbot, great-grandfather of Senator Bob Dole. It provided water for the horses of Mr. Talbot's customers. Built in the 1820s, the mill was purchased and enlarged by Mr. Talbot in 1847. Unlike many of the mills of the day, this one was financially successful and helped make Mr. Talbot one of the leading businessmen of Rising Sun. The mill burned down in 1889. Parts of the foundation lie in the riverbank underneath our feet. If you look behind me, there's a lot of older historical looking buildings which are pretty much original to Rising Sun from the early to mid 1800s, but on the other side along the river, pretty well empty. And the reason for that is at one point the riverbank collapsed. There used to be houses on both sides of the street, but with the riverbank collapsing, the other side of the street was pretty well lost, and rather than rebuild it, they used it to their advantage by allowing the river to sit much lower and building up the side of the riverbank. So if the river does get a little high, it won't necessarily flood because it's got plenty of room. It's got a very high grade floodplain. We just dropped Ashton off at the Rising Sun skate park. We're gonna let him have some fun with his skateboard while we explore Rising Sun.
Painting on the side of that building there. Makes you wonder if that was like an original theater or something.
In case you're wondering, no, we've not done a wardrobe change. This is actually a different day where we've come back to Rising Sun. So if you're seeing footage that seems to cut back and forth between 2 or 3 days, there's a reason for that. We did that. So yeah, a little bit of movie magic and cheating on that. So what else is there to do?
223 Main Street is the train conductor, and it's also National Train Day today.
Well, let's see what we can find.
Please use other door.
Come on in to see the trains. I think we'll go ahead and do that.
Hey, a Huffy bike.
Put it together, like the way it functions is it's like meticulous. Well, Ron, thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah, you got it. George B. Gibson, which is now the Rising Sun Marketplace. If this wasn't so small, I would buy this now. Because this is a real pet. These suckers are $200.
How much is it?
$25.
That looks like Ashton.
Take this trail right here back up to the main street. Wow. Look at that view. Amazing. I could sit here and watch the sunset if I wanted to.
Yeah, that says Pendleton on it, right?
Yep.
Yes, that's $200. Get it.
What?
Sealed. I'm buying this, $3. And that one. I'm getting both of these. And that one. You know what? I'm gonna get this for any meeting that takes place after 5 o'clock. All the log cereal.
Yeah.
All natural, splinter free. Need an accordion?
Nope. What was this called? That's out. What something?
Rising Sun Marketplace. It's on the corner of Poplar and Main.
He was gonna do a few more and then start heading this way.
Oh, wait, that's the trail right there. My name's Ashton. Hi. What's your name? Damien. Nice to meet you, Damien.
Like your skateboard?
Thank you. I'm getting a new one soon, too.
Can you help me? I can't.
Calmer than you are, dude.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening.
All right, he's asking where we are.
Rising Sun Marketplace, corner of Poplar and Main.
That's what I told him.
We may have to wait for him to get here so he can do his shopping.
If I can't find him in this strip, I'm gonna just skate some more. It ain't that hard. Did you see a bald dude come in here?
No.
Okay. I need to find my parents.
Okay.
Have a good day.
I think we're done. Our son was down at the skate park, so he's on his way over here.
Man, he just stopped and he goes, "Did a bald guy come in here?" And I'm like,
That was him.
So close.
and he's like, "I gotta try to find my parents." So I'm like,
Okay.
he just went up the road.
Let me see if I can find him.
There you are.
I was in here.
How much is that?
38.
Rest in peace, Frishes.
How much is
Sorry,
that
dollies,
one?
you're never gonna sell us. He's got a thing for bling. We still got a whole nother town to go to.
I know.
If you saw our last video, you know why that sound terrifies me. If you haven't, click up there.
That could also be an old fire department siren as well.
It probably is, if I had to guess. Oh, this is nice. You got this huge vintage heritage museum and then a freaking electric chair.
Was from here. On the wall, as you walk around the corner, you'll see all his boats he's in. The famous Who's Your Boy is in there.
A 12-cylinder boat engine.
This step was one of the reasons it was so fast. The bow of the boat ran on top of the water, mostly out of the water.
I believe it with that kind of engine.
All right, oil flying out of the top of the engine. She burns 420 gallons of gas and 1 gallon of oil per hour. Dang. I want to know how the driver of the boat stays on that little seat driving the boat and doesn't get flung out of the boat into the water.
The Hoosier Girl. Likely a truck engine that was adapted for marine use and also very fast. fast. Oh, it's down there in front of it. Can you imagine putting a truck engine in a boat? Okay, so while that other one would ride on top of the water, this one was meant to ride through the water.
Loaded for the next person.
I think I might be too. Directly across the Ohio River from Rising Sun, Indiana, sits a funky little town known as Rabbit Hash, an historic riverside town known for its laid-back nature and its famous general store.
If you're coming from Rising Sun, you can actually take a ferry across the river. The ferry runs from Rising Star Casino and takes about 10 minutes all told, which will put you about a mile away from Rabbit Hash.
Visit the general store in Rabbit Hash just down the hill. Well, let's head on down there, shall we?
Oh, wine tasting room.
Well, I guess we can do that.
Hi. I saw wine tasting room and
That's the dryer.
Thank you.
This is a semi.
Okay.
Oh, I like this.
Good. I've sold a lot of bottles of that today. You like yours?
Yeah, it's good.
Our vineyard is 5 miles down the road here, where Gunpowder Creek meets the Ohio River.
Okay.
And the grapes are grown there, the blackberries are grown there. This is called Uncle Bud's Blackberry Wine. I'll let you have a taste too. This is going to probably be a little, it's not real sweet like you would think, like a fruit wine. This is aged in bourbon barrels.
Okay.
But it's going to be a lot sweeter than the Norton.
This one's really good.
Isn't that good? That's,
Yeah. You want a glass?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a glass of the, what was the blackberry one that I liked?
West blackberry.
Yeah.
You know what, I'm gonna do the same thing.
Okay.
Surprisingly.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you. So I wonder where we order at.
I don't know.
I guess over
Let's
here.
go see.
Just got out of warranty. I'm starting to smoke.
Can I just get some plain smoked pork on a bun?
And barbecue sauce?
Sure.
Absolutely.
Got a little bit of flavor on it.
Heard it, heard it. All right, what else for you? Anything to drink? We have soda and water in the cooler.
I'll take a water.
Okay.
I'll get a soda.
Okie doke.
What do you got?
Cajun potato salad and candied bacon.
And I've got the Max pulled pork smoked barbecue. How is it?
Really good. Hold on, I'll try the. You'll like that.
I'm gonna try the candy bacon. That's good. I see why they want you to grab some napkins before you get to your table. And the sandwich is so big I'm gonna have to eat it with a fork. Can't argue with that. How was your meal overall?
Really good.
Chef Hippie and Rabbit Hash, check it out. Well worth it. Next, it was time to check out the Rabbit Hash General Store.
I've never had that, but I'm gonna try it.
Is that the potato candy?
No, it's the cream pulled candy.
Because they have potato candy there too.
Troy.
Bridge right around the corner there.
I see no Miller Lite in there.
All right, hold these.
She found a clothes rack, so of course she has to stop and look.
Just like it because
Rabbit Hash Volunteer Fire Department String Band and SWAT Team.
Well, which one?
Which one do you like better?
I guess that one.
$13.
We're on the same wavelength here. We're not going to tell you what to do.
Ain't getting in that hunt.
Is the mayor floating around?
If he's here, you'll hear him. He's
Okay.
a coonhound.
Which one is he? The
He's a
or
coonhound. There's a
Oh,
picture of him right back there.
There he is.
okay.
This looks very historical, and the actual area is, but the general store behind us is actually a recreation. It burned to the ground in 2013.
I thought they said 2016.
The Rabbit Hash General Store was gutted by flames February 13th. Crews worked to save what they could, and neighbors saved things like the big sign off the front of the building. The store's been in operation since 1831 and will have to be rebuilt with period materials to remain on the National Register of Historic Places.
They rebuilt it almost identical to what it was previously. So if you are visiting here, it is a recreation, but it is a very, very loyal recreation of the general store.
I mean, it looks identical to me from the last time we were here with the original.
Yeah, it's almost like foot for foot identical to what was there previously.
Slaw, and then I'm gonna do the cucumber garden salad too.
What'd you wind up getting?
Salmon, the green goddess coleslaw, and the green pea cucumber salad.
How is it?
Really good. A lot of food though.
After you're done at Findlay Market, walk a few blocks north and you'll wind up at Rheingeist. Oh, I knocked it. We're at Rheingeist. We are at Rheingeist. I've only had one, and that was a half hour ago. We are at Rheingeist Brewery in Over the Rhine, which is just north of downtown Cincinnati, and as you can see, it's a pretty hopping place. No pun intended, of course. They've been here for, I don't know, quite a while. I'll put, that's how many years they've been here right there. They are a local favorite. Rheingeist, if you're unfamiliar, it goes back to the German word Rhine, which is actually where Over the Rhine got its name, because there was a large German heritage here in Cincinnati that lived in Over the Rhine. So they've got a full tap room. You can play cornhole. You can just sit and have some food. You can order some pizza. There's a rooftop bar just upstairs. They have separate party rooms. It's a great place. Kids are allowed in. They can't have any beer, of course, but it is family friendly. I believe it's also pet friendly, if I understand correctly.
A lot of places like that are.
I got a Cincy Light, which is the Rheingeist version of general old American beer. Think of like Bud Light, Miller Lite, that kind of thing. You just got an orange soda.
Yep.
Specifically the Cincinnati Royal, which is based off, it looks like FC Cincinnati. It's got their logo on there.
That is really sweet.
Just like you, dear.
Thank you. Right across the river in Newport, Kentucky is Newport on the Levee. What are you getting?
I'm gonna get the Geta egg and cheese. So just out of curiosity, what exactly is Geta?
So it's pork and pin oats is the simplest explanation. But historically it was the Germans in Cincinnati to stretch the pork. So it's all the leftover bits stretched with pin oats and spices to basically make a breakfast sausage type consistency.
So poor man sausage.
now it's a little bit of, it's like better cuts of beef and pork typically.
I didn't know that.
But if you want to know more, Glears puts on this whole thing, and they have a tent down here that explains all of it and how it's made. And they're right over in Covington is where this is all made.
Okay. Geta is a big deal in Cincinnati and northern Kentucky.
So much that they do a festival.
And Glears is probably the most well-known in the area, based right across the river in Covington, Kentucky, where they make Geta. It actually is really good. It's just got a slightly different consistency. It's not as greasy, which is good.
Personally, just give me the sausage. Don't give me all the grain in it.
So if you're ever in the area, end of July, beginning of August, check out Glears Geta Fest at Newport. Newport is probably a prime example of taking a bad situation and making the best of it. Years ago, Newport was known as Sin City. It was Las Vegas before Las Vegas, and it was full of mobsters, for lack of a better term. Illegal casinos, all kinds of illegal activity. And then 1960s, 1970s, finally decided they were going to start cleaning it up. And the end result now, today, is Newport on the Levee, a thriving business and entertainment district where you can get drinks, shop,
play,
learn with the aquarium. It's just a beautiful place to visit. We're actually standing in Newport at the moment. We're going to be doing a bourbon tasting here shortly, and then we're going to do some other activities throughout the weekend. So in the meantime, enjoy some pipe music from the steamboats. We're going to get some shots around here, and let's see what's going on. Hat's down a little too low.
It's not supposed to be tilted up. It is supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be flat.
It looks better when it's tilted back a little bit.
So that looks better.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments, does it need to be up or down? I assure you, we haven't tried any of these yet.
I wonder if we should grab a water.
From where?
The bar over there.
If you want one, go grab one.
Like, do you need one for? I probably do. I just need to go get a water. By all means. Do you guys have water?
We do not. Not for the.
Okay. You guys don't sell bottled water or anything? Okay. The closest place that would sell bottled water was all the way down by the stage. I'm like, I'm not going all the way down there.
You want water, you better go dunk your head in the horse trough out there.
If you're gonna do a bourbon tasting at America's River Roots Festival, bring water.
In here, we pour whiskey.
Can you guys hear me okay in the back? Okay, good. All right, so I want to talk about a little bit about our history, and then we're going to go through a really cool, what I think is a really cool tasting experience. Anybody been to the Stanley Hotel or the Broadmoor? So they found old bottles in the walls of both of those hotels, and if you go out there, they actually have them on display. So we're going to start today with our wheated bourbon, and that's going to be in the upper left-hand corner, okay? So everybody's got their little cup, and what you want to do is you want to nose bourbon. There's two ways to nose bourbon. The first is you put your nose in the glass, either low or high, and you open your mouth and you breathe in. And people will say, oh, I'm getting, oh man, this smells like caramel, or this smells fruity. When I do it, all I smell is alcohol. All right, now you're going to take a small sip of it and get your palate ready. It's going to shock it. Some of you are going to take a sip of this and go, oh wow, this is really good. Some of you are going to go, dear God, this is going to be hard. We say that our wheated bourbon gets a lot of citrus notes in it. And so we paired it today with the local candy Airheads, believe it or not. So let's just pick a color. Take in whatever color you want. Go ahead and get it in your mouth and soften it up a little bit. And as you start chewing that Airhead and it gets softer, take a sip of the wheated bourbon and see if those citrus flavors don't come out in it. Now, some of you may go, oh dear God, that made it so much hotter. Some of you are going to go, oh man, that's really good. Some of you are going to go, oh, I don't think I like that. And that's okay. There's no right or wrong. I have not had this yet.
Ooh, that is really
This is
spicy.
the highest proof that you've had.
This was like
It's warm in here.
Still. Remember that?
Yeah.
That's got really good flavor.
Do you remember that?
That's really good. All right, what do we think the proof is on this?
120.
And there's our
120.
screenshot.
125? 126?
Tipsy.
Good. One of the highlights of the America's River Roots Festival is the steamboat races. This particular one is between the Natchez and Belle of Louisville. And of course, there's never a shortage of people just having fun.
Catch me! Catch me! I'm coming! Catch me, guys! Catch me!
Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice.
Union Terminal, it's had a number of different functions. It was originally built as a train station. It had a massive concourse on the back that unfortunately is no longer there. My grandfather worked for New York Central Railroad, which came out of here, so he was constantly here hopping on the train or getting off the train to go home. And since then, it's become a number of different items, like a shopping center. It sat vacant for a little while until it finally became the Cincinnati Museum Center. But one of the ways that it kind of grew into history unknowingly is the artists at Hanna-Barbera were working on the Super Friends cartoon at the time, and they were trying to design a Hall of Justice. Well, Hanna-Barbera was based at Taft Broadcasting here in Cincinnati, and they looked out of the window at the Kroger building, which if you look way over there, it's kind of tiny. That's where their offices were. They looked out the window and saw Union Terminal and thought, that would make a really cool Hall of Justice. So that's why all of the cartoons say Hall of Justice. It was based on this. This actually also appeared in the CW series, The Flash, as Star Labs. They put a little bit of CGI around it, but it was this exact building. So lots of really cool history with DC, with Superman, with comics in general, as well as just for Cincinnati.
Since you mentioned it being a museum center now, that means I get to showcase something from my childhood.
And what might that be, dear?
The Barbie exhibit.
And to add to it, this was done on your birthday.
Not only could you see the history of this iconic doll, but also get a chance to sit in Barbie's Corvette. See, it's not just about superheroes, is it?
And I must say, you looked absolutely gorgeous in your pink cowgirl hat and matching boots.
As we reached our final stop at Sandy Springs, we realized the river had been telling its own story all along. Sandy Springs Campground sits right on the edge of the river, the kind of place where time slows down and the only thing you hear is the water moving past. It felt like the perfect place to wrap up our adventure. Where'd he go?
What, are you chasing a fly?
Trying to find him.
Don't let any more in. I don't see him. I might have got him. So close that before you let any more in.
You get them all?
Nope. Where'd he go? I felt him. I smacked him.
Right here. On the screen. Inside, right here.
Ew. Seriously?
That is so gross.
Thanks, Blue Water. We picked this up at the Hershey RV show.
Just down the river, Portsmouth reminded us why we fell in love with these river towns. Stories painted on the walls, history written in every brick, and people who live by the rhythm of the water.
And Portsmouth is pretty much like any other river town. It looks like it might have had some better days, but there are some areas that are still very much hopping and looking pretty good. So let's take a look, see what we can get into.
These are very neat. I think Cincinnati needs to do something like this.
What, a mural wall?
Yeah, but we don't have, I don't think we have any kind of flood walls anywhere.
Not in Cincinnati. Well, yeah, we do, but they're down in the industrial park.
Before heading home, we took one last ride. Not to chase what's next, but to look back at where we've been.
Gonna take a lot of river to keep this broken heart afloat. Gonna take a lot of river running all the live long day. Gonna take the Mississippi, the Monongahela and the Ohio. Gonna take a lot of river to wash these blues away.
Out here, it hits you. The Ohio River isn't just a byway. It's a thread that ties communities, stories, and adventures together.
Joni, did you get to see your barges?
I did, 4. I'm still hoping for more.
Marathon, I'll bet that's going to Cincinnati.
Yeah, he's probably coming down towards us.
We'd go out on the lake, my dad put us on a tube, and we'd say, go slow and go easy, and he'd take it as fast as he could. As soon as he saw a boat go by, he'd loop around and go right over it. It was his personal challenge to kick us off of that tube.
Gonna take a lot of river to wash these blues away.
Maybe? I'm moving back.
Just splashing, that's all.
Watch your feet.
Might have been a little too top heavy in the front.
I should have wore the boots.
Oh, crap.
Did you just drop the GoPro? Oh, God, don't do that. Oh, my God. Yes.
That was so mean.
I kept sitting there thinking, if I drop this, I'm really in trouble. But if she thinks I dropped it, it'd be even funnier.
Not cool. You better keep that in because you know how karma's gonna...
Are you afraid I'm gonna drop it now?
Yes, because anytime you try to joke about anything.
All right, what's the deal with all the fires? There's a lot of them.
200 years from now. You don't need to carbon date them, just look for the white walls and you can tell what year they're from.
Right.
So that's the 100-mile house that is exactly 100 miles from Cincinnati on the Ohio River.
Don't look up at your mouth.
Oh!
Okay, there's no campers on fire. We're good.
Okay.
Okay, everybody jump.
Land ho!
Thank you very much, Bob. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
With this particular video, it was kind of neat because this is my first time I can ever remember being on a boat on the Ohio River that wasn't like a riverboat cruise kind of deal, like a B&B riverboats kind of thing. But you used to do it all the time.
Yeah. My grandpa had a restored Coronado that we used to take out on the Ohio River quite a bit with my family when I was little. In fact, one of the times a tornado came through as we were on the boat.
On the Ohio
River, yes. And I was little. I was like probably 4, maybe 5. I thought it was a lot of fun. I didn't realize we were on a tornado. I thought we were on a fun ride, like at an amusement park or something. And when it was done, I was like, can we go again? We haven't really been able to get a lot of the beauty of the Ohio River because the time of year we would go and just different things like that. And in the spring when it floods, it doesn't look the prettiest. And this part of Ohio, there's mountains on both sides of the river. The sun was shining and it was beautiful. This season's adventure started out as a trip along the Ohio River Scenic Byway, experiencing the different places, events, and stories that make the river one of the most historic and beautiful in the country.
But it quickly became a celebration of the river itself, which has recently been designated as America's newest national recreational trail, the Ohio River Way.
Following the river for 308 miles, connecting communities, history, and outdoor adventure from the riverfront parks and pedestrian bridges to local food, street festivals, and skyline views.
This is where the river truly comes alive. And while we covered a lot in this video, it is by no means comprehensive.
This is just a sample of what you can explore along the mighty Ohio River. We encourage you to check out these stops and more, especially as we begin celebrating America's 250th birthday.
I need another amazing adventure.